What's going on, YouTube and people of the world? My name's Dermy Wormy, and I'm back with another stream, another Chaturday, guys, because holy hell. I had nothing to originally talk about tonight, except for maybe my Melanie Mac thing that I was going to be tackling, which I still might do. I might save that for Saturday or something like that. I don't know if I'll even do it yet, but There was a thing going around today that made me want to lose my mind. Made me want to fully crash out and get very, very angry. And it's this video here from this YouTube channel called The Anime Men that we will be reacting to. It's a bunch of Zoomers that decided to rank every anime from 1960 onwards to today. And we'll get deeper into that when we get there. But I saw the list. Bros, I have to come out here and say this now. And I'll say it probably again throughout my reaction to this. I apologize for Zoomers everywhere. We are a failed generation. I was throwing a bunch of shade over at, you know, the millennial generation and a bunch of other people, but this list proves it to me that Zoomers are failed. We have fundamentally lost what it is to be, you know, people. We have no actual rights, and we're no better than the Lolafels in Final Fantasy XIV Online. We really do deserve to be just yeeted off the face of existence right now after seeing this video, because my God, it's atrocious. It's awful. And seeing the list that's going around out there, I'm sorry. I have to apologize for my entire generation. Frank Blazowski, okay, Frank, whatever. Listen, buddy. You're saying this, okay? You're saying this. We were given a bad hand. Bad hands don't justify a video like this. Bad hands don't justify anime rankings like this. A tier list where they ranked every anime from 1960 to now based off of the first episode. And maybe not even fully the first episode. By the way, this is all the anime that have ever existed, guys, from 1960 up until now. All the anime that's ever existed. We're gonna dig deeper into this, but I have to formally apologize that my generation is screwed. We ruined. We ruined a lot. We screwed up a lot, and there's no saving us right now. There's not. Just staring at this list makes me want to commit war crimes. Makes me really want to commit some war crimes. Seeing some of the things that they ranked and where they placed it, it's just harsh penalties on these people. Harsh penalties. But before I get too far, I have a quick hit. So for those of you that might be aware of like Pokemon and stuff like that, and some of the things going on right now, we have a new Pokemon game coming out just, I believe, next month, if not late this month. And I'm super excited for it. I really want to play Legends A to Z or Z to A. It is based in Gen 6. There's a bunch of cool things there. It's a continuation of a storyline that never really got enough love in the beginning. And it introduced Megas. And just recently, they introduced this concept of, hey, we're going to bring Megas to Gen 6 Pokemon, which wasn't a thing back when the game first started. There weren't really any Gen 6 Pokemon that got Megas, and they're starting to give Megas to Gen 6 Pokemon. I'm just going to say, they posted this literally yesterday or today or what? Yeah, today. And I just got to say, I hate it. And I'll play this for you real quick. I hate it though, but I'll play this for you. By the way, not actually gameplay footage. Shocker.
Aw, my friend Malamar, you are so sweet and adorable. Oh, are you recording? Yes, yes. Come on, get a close-up. Make sure to share this.
It's gonna keep getting worse, guys.
You're certainly cheerful, and your taxi, wow, it is colorful. Care to tell us more?
With Malamar in my rear view, there's no job I can't do. My friend Malamar.
Would you believe it still somehow gets worse? Because it does.
My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar!
So I play all this because with the new introduction of Gen 6 Pokemon possibly getting Megas, I'm curious what other Gen 6 Pokemon might have a Mega on the way. I'm really curious which one might have a Mega that they haven't showed us quite yet. I just, you know, I have no ideas. And mind you, I love Malamar. It's a really cool Pokemon. It's a really fucking cool Pokemon with a really powerful typing. Psychic Dark. Which means its only weakness is nothing. It actually has no natural weaknesses based on its stat typing or anything like that. Every attacks that would actually do like massive damage, nothing. You only get, it has a really good defensive rating. Super powerful psychic abilities, and even though lore wise, Malamar isn't a Pokemon that would have people kind of doing this to it. If you get what I'm saying there, Malamar is kind of a bad Pokemon. It's kind of a villain. Even when you look at its design, it's supposed to be a Pokemon that uses colors and I'm trying to find like a good picture to describe it. You know, it's a squid that's psychic, is hyper intelligent, and uses like lights and stuff like that to control people and make them do whatever the heck it is that they want them to do. So, like, I really love Malamar. It is a fucking powerful Pokemon, too. Had a really cool system on how to evolve it. I'd like it to have a Mega. Don't get me wrong, guys. I do. Can I not have something stupid and idiotic like this to basically hint, hey, guys, guess what the next Pokemon is that's gonna get a freaking Mega? Hey, guys, I don't know. Hey, you know, maybe Malamar's the next Pokemon to get a Mega, guys. Just maybe it's Malamar that's gonna get a Mega. Just maybe, guys. I have no real evidence outside of all of this fucking really retarded shit. And static. Malamar is a Pokemon I really do love. Here, I'm gonna play this again just for you, Static, to know just how wonderful this is.
My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar! My friend Malamar!
I was already primed to wanting to commit war crimes. I was already ready. Like I'm already there. You know, war crimes all the way. Let's go, boys. War crimes on this, war crimes on that. I'm Pokemon Company, I'm very, 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 very not happy with this. Pokemon is gay, and that's video only proves I'm the weirder thing is Gen 6 fucking Kalos is based in France. What's French about any of this stuff? Maybe I could probably argue the black chick spray painting and maybe the cabbie there. But this dude looks like he's Brazilian with a full-on fake tan and a goddamn wig just saying, I want to harm somebody. I want to harm somebody. Malamar is an intimidating, powerful fucking beast of a Pokemon. Yeah, it's Inkay at first, but then it becomes this. It's a dark psychic type. It's super powerful. They're not good Pokemon either. They're very often depicted as being bad, controlling, and villainous. Seeing all this cutesy, oh my god, look, we love Malamar. I'm wanting to commit war crimes. And I fucking love Malamar. Don't get me wrong. And it's not because of like how they obviously want to, you know, take a ride with its tentacles. No. I love it because it's a fucking powerhouse. It's a powerhouse. And I've had it on all of my teams since Gen 5. If I can get Malamar, that puppy's going on my team. Psychic Dark. Guess what its weaknesses are? Nothing. Psychic type's weak to dark type. Well, it's not weak to dark type. Dark type is weak to fighting type. Well, psychic actually resists fighting. No weaknesses. Powerhouse. I love it. And seeing that really just it made me want to die inside. Honestly, maybe really want to die inside. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's do this. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of tonight. Let's check out what was the big hubbub today, because I'm gonna bring you guys over here to this. Now, some of you guys already saw a little prelude to this, but this is the YouTube channel called The Anime Men, which again, I'm going to apologize for my generation of Zoomers for this channel even existing, because this channel, as you can see, it is a channel that boasts about 4.5 million subs. Most of its videos aren't really that great in comparison, but what they really do excel at is their, not their lives, it was their shorts. Their short form content is what they actually excel at. You can see just how many shorts they do and how many views they get per shorts. It blows any of their overall videos out the water. But the Anime Men here decided to put out a video today, okay? Well, not today, but a few days ago, called We Ranked the First Episodes of Every Year's Most Popular Anime. Well, that's obviously a name change, because at one point in time, it was called We Ranked Every Anime Ever, essentially. And, you know, there were some of these that were going on around, and this is just some of their rankings. This is just a few of the rankings that they actually put out there. And you can see Toradaro, which I have not watched, so don't knock me here, but C tier. Inuyasha, D tier. Dragon Ball, D tier. Lupin the Third, D tier. Cyborg 009, D tier. Macross, F tier. Angel Beats, D tier. Story-wise, I actually kind of agree there. Music-wise, I highly disagree. Neon Genesis Evangelion, C tier. Now, this is just a few of the rankings they put out there. I've seen all the rankings, but I'm curious on some of their justifications. I'm serious on why they thought it would be a smart idea to rank anything like this, because obviously they have a very well in-depth, analysis here. And obviously, when you come over here to things like this, there's a reason why you're putting Naruto up at you know, ass along with Attack on Titan and Tokyo frickin' Ghoul. And you're putting all these things above, you know, Astro Boy, Lupin, Cyborg 009, Doraemon, Gundam, Hellsing, Bleach. There must be a reason why you put Dragon Ball and Inuyasha in D tier, right? Well, in order to get to their justification, we have to watch their video. Okay? We have to try to sit here and watch the video. And I saw some of the clips going around of this particular video. It's gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt a lot. And there's a good chance I'm gonna crash out. And I see you in the over there, Static, say Inuyasha's F tier. I'm not a huge fan of Inuyasha. That's just me, but I can firmly say it's not an F tier anime and it's not a D tier anime. I might not be particularly inclined to watch it or choose it over anything else, but it is a fantastic anime and one of the original isekais out there, you know, one of the OGs of a entire genre right there. But hey, well, why don't we see what these Zoomers, these failed human beings had to say? And again, I'm going to already come out here and say, I'm sorry for my generation, but we ranked the first episode of every year's most popular anime, 1961 to 2025.
100 years of anime history. Ranking the most popular anime for each year to decide.
I want to harm somebody already. I have this at 1.25 speed and they're already too fast. I have to turn this down just a little bit. I hate how fast people are talking here. This is atrocious.
Once and for all,
the best anime of the century. Me and Cade.
Me and Jeremy.
Hey, yo, it's Team Ethan Gianni, bro.
What's up, man?
I hate this. I hate this. The fudge is going on here. Why do you have a ladder out in your background? The heck's going on there?
Go crazy!
That's a little too crazy.
Yeah, okay.
we're starting with this.
It's on YouTube and it's 35 seconds long.
Ooh! That fight scene was cracked.
It was 30 seconds. It was about some sushi chef with like octopus arms. That anime is F tier.
I don't even know what that was, but I'm pretty sure 1961, I'm pretty sure that's one of the first anime that were made, and it was actually war propaganda. So it's not really that insane right there, but are you taking the history? You don't even know what it is that you watched. I don't even know what it is that you watched. Like, I had to quickly pull up just a fast history facts for me just to help out, but what was it called? All you're saying, instant history. Instant history F tier. Look, is it, correct me if I'm wrong, somebody in the comments or somewhere, isn't this, for lack of a better term, war propaganda, or some of the first anime that was ever made? Like, I'm so, what?
This first one is Otogi Manga Calendar.
There's honestly not too much going on here that grabs my attention besides some little tune playing in the background, and a still frame of some character looking at a painting. It's not looking good so far for anime. This is going directly into the F tier category.
I don't. Did you try to look it up? Did you try to understand like the stories, like what was actually going on here, some of the context, like what's the, why is it going, just because it didn't look good? Because it's a 1962 anime that you're just crashing out on and saying, oh, it's F tier because of this? What was the story? I don't know. Okay, then what? Already F tier? Oh, I hate.
We are going to be watching. Our very first one is called Tetsuwan Atom. So, Tetsuwan Atom, let's go. It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
Why are we watching? Wait. Why are you watching it via YouTube? Here's the thing. You guys are called the anime men, okay? You're called the anime men. Why are you watching everything based off of what's on YouTube? Why aren't you actually like going out, trying to find it, trying to find the shows, trying to support them? Why are you just grabbing it from YouTube? But Tetsuwan Atom, and I might be wrong here. I might be wrong here. Tetsuwan Atom, because I'm seeing what's going on there. Is that Astro Boy? I think that's Astro Boy. I'm looking this up real quick. Tetsuwan Atom. This is frickin' Astro Boy. This is Astro Boy. This is Astro Boy. When we gotta properly roast Roblox, says Owen Bro. I don't know.
Oh, wait, hold on. Sorry. My bad, guys. That was Astro Boy.
Oh,
that was Astro
come on.
Boy. Wait. Again. You're called the Anime Man. Okay? Your whole channel is based on anime. Holy shit. I'm going over here right now, okay? I'm scrolling through these things. Guess the Pokemon Extreme, Hide and Seek Idol Edition, last one reading manga, forcing myself to read My Hero Academia. We became K-pop idols, Guess the Liar anime. Yeah, there's just anime topics left, right, and center. Anime topics left, right, and center. You're an anime YouTube channel. Wouldn't you know that Tetsuwan Adam is Astro Boy? Like, I'm not an anime YouTube channel. I talk about anime a lot, but I failed to get it. These guys went to Japan, by the way, and have been at many cons as, like, honored guests and things like that. Wouldn't you know what Tetsuwan Adam is? Just by the name itself? You had to look it up and then see, oh, Astro Boy. Wouldn't you know that already? This is your entire channel right here. Holy
fuck, bro. Oh, okay. Oh, you pressed the wrong one.
Why is it Astro Boy?
Tetsuwan Adam is Astro Boy.
Okay.
I'm trying not to crash out right away. I'm only a minute in.
Okay, like, I'm trying to take it seriously, but look at this Looney Tunes ass fall. He's abandoning his son, and then it's literally just like, it's like, come on! So, Astro Boy from 1963.
I give it an absolute bottom of the barrel F.
Give me your reasoning. What's your reasoning? Please tell me, what's your reasoning for throwing Astro Boy, one of the fathers of anime, period, basically, one of the first anime that was actually put out there and then serialized and was also allowed to go over to the States, like a godfather, an actual king of anime, something that was super influential to every modern day anime right now. What's your justification for giving this thing an F? That you didn't even know it was called Tetsuwan Adam. You don't even know anything about this right now, but hey, you guys are called the Anime Men.
F tier.
F tier, bottom of F tier.
Big X.
Why?
Man, big dookie, bro.
Big stinky, bro.
Like, bro, you're telling me people used to watch this? I'm actually upset that I watched it.
But it was just beyond bad. Like, this anime shouldn't have been made, bro.
I don't even know what that was. I don't know what Big X is, so cut me some slack on that one. But you don't think anime should be made? Like, these are foundational anime that would move on later to actually, you know, create some of the anime that you guys decided to throw up on S tier. Before you make the video, at least research the anime you're gonna watch. Yeah. Like, some of these things, like, if I'm not aware of an anime based off of its Japanese name, I'm gonna, you know, take the Japanese name, I'm gonna look it up and say, oh, okay, so this is what I'm thinking of. That's your guys' job here. That's your whole channel. And you can't even do that. And then Big X, okay? I don't know what Big X is. I know that 1964, the 60s was a foundational year for all anime. These anime went on to inspire all the other anime that we know and love today. And you're just saying, hey, this shit should have been made. This should have been made. What the fuck's wrong with you? The fuck's wrong with you? Plus, you're only judging it based off of a freaking episode? There's something entirely insane about you. Heck, even going back to your Astro Boy rating. It's alluded to this. I hate it. What's the story about? What's the characters? What was the plot of the episode? Anything? Nothing? You're just saying, oh, it's F tier. Why?
I'm actually upset that I watched it.
But it was just beyond bad. Like, this anime shouldn't have been made, bro.
Alright, this next anime we're watching is from Jungle Taiti Kimba the White Lion.
It starts off with a looks-maxing white lion.
It's the Lion King. I actually know this one. Once I saw this, it's just the Lion King. It's Japanese The Lion King. Okay, so there's nothing really insane here, but I at least like that you're gonna be. It sounds like you're gonna at least try to dive into this. And again, what the fuck's wrong with your room? There's trash everywhere. Why? What the fuck?
And that rules a jungle, and immediately falls into a trap trying to save his wife and future kid, and then dies. Now after this, the lion's wife gives birth by the help of some rat doctors on a cruise ship, and gives birth to a white lion that suspiciously looks like a rat. And Ethan and I have a little theory. His dad died, the rats birthed him. Ethan and I have a theory that the mom actually had an affair with the rat. Yeah,
It's the Lion King. It's just the Lion King, bro. I actually know about this one. It's just the Lion King, but anime. That's all it is. And yes, obviously the Lion King came after this, but that's the easiest way to try to tackle this stuff. It's the Lion King, but in Japan. Are you mental? And at least he gave us some interesting a somewhat in-depth analysis of the story for this one, and then it's just like, oh, they had an affair with a rat.
well, we're going D tier for that one.
Alright guys, we're on the year 1966. Our anime is Osomatsu-kun. When is it gonna get in color? I'm being serious.
We sat down and actually paid attention while watching this.
Oh my gosh, oh, I think Jeremy, oh.
That's paying attention while watching, guys. This is paying attention while watching. This is a level of in-depth understanding of this sort of stuff here. This is paying attention and watching. I'm gonna have to put this at 1.25. I have to.
Oh, I think Jeremy died. Now, I know for some reason a guy was dressed up as a dog. Why is the dog talking? Why?
Wait, you paid attention to it. You said you paid attention, and now you can't even understand what the heck it is that you're saying. I'm gonna hurt something.
Why is the dog is talking? What? The dog is a dude! What the hell? Osomatsu-kun. Jeremy, what are we giving it?
Below Astro Boy, bottom of the bottom.
Bottom of the bottom of the bottom of F tier.
Speed Racer? No.
Be careful. Be careful. Be careful with where you're taking this.
It's colored. Guys, it's colored. Honestly, a big upgrade from Big X, bro. Big X, that's still traumatizing me to this day.
On the S tier list, I wouldn't even give it F tier because at least it's bearable. I'll give it D.
It's Speed Racer. This is Speed Racer. When we're talking about inspirational anime, this is Speed Racer. One of the first anime that actually came over here to the States as well. Got dubbed, and that's where we got the whole like ha 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 ha, because we couldn't actually match mouth movements because we didn't have the technology at the time. The history behind so many of these anime that you're just stupid bottle. Inspirational. I'm waiting to harm something. I'm hurt. I think I'm gonna go. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack. I think I'm gonna have a heart attack here.
So now it is time for me and Ethan to watch Cyborg 009. Alright, so Ethan and I just got done watching it, and it was good. It was black and white.
I'll do like D+.
Okay, it was black and white. Where are you gonna talk about the characters? Maybe one of the racist tropes that they kind of showed off, but I mean, I like Cyborg 009. I've seen some of the recreations of it, some of the continuations. It's actually one of my first animes that I got to see, along with Gundam and things like that. I have a heart-to-heart connection with like Cyborg 009, and I do want to watch it again. I love that entire storyline. I loved aspects of it. It had an impact on me, and one of the reasons I really love mech animes and Gundam and stuff like that, along with Astro Boy, two inspirations for me. What you're giving it a D because why?
Plus, bro.
Alright, we'll put it high D tier.
Alright guys, we're watching.
Why high D tier? Why? What is your problem with it? Why are you doing? Are you just saying it's D tier? It's just this. Why are you doing this? What is your justification?
Dodo, whatever the hell it's called, just off starting with some great rain animation.
This one was okay.
This one wasn't bad. It had promise.
It did have promise.
Watching it, you could definitely see where a lot of modern anime things come from for what it was.
So
Okay, you're saying this had problems watching it. You can see where a lot of modern anime things come from. You've already gone through and shat on so many Godfather animes that you could see where actual inspiration has come from to now? And you're saying, well, we could see where all of our modern day stuff comes from with this one. You couldn't see it with Astro Boy or anything else? You couldn't see that shit there? Bullshit.
Much better than
So much better. I think it gets like a high C to low B.
I agree. High C.
The next anime we're watching is Ashito no Joe. This is one of the best sports mangas ever. So the first episode better be freaking good. I'm not even joking. I say this is a C-tier anime. The other first episodes didn't have the substance, bro. This one I like the hook. It was still kind of boring, but it was not bad.
I don't even know what Ashito Joe is, but Lupin. I know Lupin. I've seen Lupin a lot. It's not my cup of tea again, but I can honestly understand like where it came from, some of the qualities of it, and some of the actual upsides of this particular anime. Again, not my particular cup of tea here, but we already know where they put this.
Anime we're watching is Lupin the Third.
Yeah, we recognize this character, and we're giving this anime a little bit more respect, so we're only gonna put it at 1.5 times speed.
Wait, because you recognize the character. Wait. What did you just say?
Yeah, we recognize this character, and we're giving this anime a little bit more respect, so we're only gonna put it at 1.5 times speed.
Hold up. Hold up. You've been watching this anime not at normal speed? I get that you have a large list to try to get through in time. But you're rating these anime, you're saying you're paying attention, and you're not watching it at normal time speed. I'm sorry, taking a good long look around your freaking house here, seeing some of the things that you guys have been doing, I don't think you're actually paying attention and rating any of these things, and you haven't been watching it at a normal speed. I think you guys kind of need to be watching this stuff at a normal speed to properly judge these things. But you're saying, well, because I recognize this dude, I'm gonna watch it at normal speed. You don't have the capabilities, bros, to be watching this stuff and judging it at any higher speed than 1. Probably have to slow it down for you guys to try to spell it out here on what it is that you're watching after seeing just some of your guys' list. Trust me, guys, it's gonna get worse.
Lupin's girlfriend, I think, gets captured and starts getting tortured by the bad guy. But before it goes any further, Lupin outsmarts the guy and saves the day until he's betrayed by his girl, but then ends up with her in the end. It's honestly very confusing, but as you can see, the foundations were laid and it leads to what it is today, and it's going in the D category.
I can at least give these guys more credit because they're at least trying to explain why they're doing what it is that they're doing. It's still shit.
Wait, Jeremy, what do we have? What is that? What is that, Jeremy? We have color!
You know, it was in color. I was hoping for something good, and then...
Okay, Jeremy.
I swear to fucking God, if you guys are throwing Devilman in D tier, I'm gonna... War crimes. What I want to do to Lalafell. Okay, Kel, I know you're listening to this. Freaking all my buddies right now. You know my thoughts on Lalafells. That's what I'm gonna do here. I'm gonna be doing Lalafell harms to these people. People think what's going on all over the world is a whole lot worse. Nah, I'm gonna show them worse.
Guys, Devilman, animation was pretty good for it being so old, except the one problem was just how bad the characters and the overall story was.
It was bad.
It was bad.
War crimes. Why was the story bad? I mean, you're judging it off of one episode. Why was the story bad? Where does the story progress to? What are some of the development parts of the story, and why do some of the characters act the way they do? What is all that, huh? What's going on there?
Devilman's going to D tier. Get out of here, Devilman.
You finished Doraemon?
I'm gonna Doraemon is still going on today, guys. It's super fucking popular over in Japan. I've seen a couple episodes of some of the more modern Doraemon. It's not for me. It's a kids anime. It is what it is, but it is fun in its own little way. What are we gonna do here with Doraemon?
You know, yeah, the first episode was Lost in Time, 1973, and we watched 2 minutes of it.
No, just slideshows. Doraemon's F tier. Doraemon's F tier.
All right, Sam.
What? Wait. So because you didn't have a good quality version, you're just throwing in an F tier for no apparent reason? Again, what? I at least know a little bit about Doraemon. Again, I've seen some of the episodes, some of the more modern episodes, but I understand that, hey, it's a fun adventure style anime where you go around with a kid. You have this robot that has fun little quirky adventures. Hey, there's nothing really bad about it. It's just not something for me. But I also understand how some of the weight behind it, some of the inspiration that it has had on other anime, some of the character dynamics and stuff like that other people were very inspired by to create some of our modern day creations. And I'll put weight behind that when I'm judging these older anime. But because you had a low quality version, you're just saying it's F tier? That's your justification? That's your reasoning. War crimes aren't enough.
And what's our next anime?
Our next one is Fortnite.
Fortnite?
Yeah.
Like Fortnite, like the game?
Dude, this is a video about anime, not video games.
No, Fortnite.
I'm just gonna play it.
That's none of that is actually funny. That's all stupid. What you guys were doing.
Wait, it's not. Wait.
You're just. You're just. This isn't funny. This is retarded.
Is that a total for 1%? Wait, yo.
I'm jumping ahead. Oh, it's an ad. It's a stupid ad. I'm jumping ahead. I'm not. I don't normally skip ads, but I'm.
That's you, for sure. All right, on to the next one.
Feel bad for Heidi. She has a really tough grandpa.
Now I think this is where anime started developing a little bit more, but the pacing is still very much an issue. But even with all the joyfulness and the wholesomeness that Heidi has, it's still going in the C tier, which is honestly pretty good for an anime that old.
Jeremy, for a robot.
You've been throwing so many anime in the C tier and D tier and F tier. There isn't anything from back then that you guys thought, hey, some of the history behind it, some of the qualities here. Again, well, I shouldn't be surprised here. You guys aren't even anime fans. You guys are tarded out the wazoo. You are putting a stain on the Zoomer name right now. Okay, my generation is screwed. I'm sorry. I have to come out here and apologize for these idiots. They're dumb. I'm sorry.
UFO grenade or whatever it's called, we got an intro. After the letdown and stinker that was Devilman, we're hoping that UFO can bring us back up. Sorry again to the 4 fans of this show.
Did you just say the 4 fans of this show? UFO robot grenade. I can't even say it. I kind of want to watch this now just to spite you guys. It actually looks kind of fun and endearing and something that I might actually enjoy because I love mech anime. And this is a super mech anime, which has a completely different genre and stuff, but was something that helped inspire one of my favorite anime franchises of all time, Gundam.
Are you serious? Wait.
Jeremy.
By the way, this guy who keeps falling asleep, this is obviously how he's rating every anime. Does it put me to sleep or not? Yeah, this is really how you do a tier list, guys. Does it put me to sleep? I can obviously judge it because I fell asleep, guys. I understand the quality of the storytelling and what's actually going on here. By the way, we're watching this at 2x speed.
Pick up.
UFO Robo Grandizer.
Boring.
Bro, you don't even know what the fuck was going on. You fell the fuck to sleep. Shut up. I never want to hear you say something's boring again because you were asleep the entire time. Every time we cut to these 2 idiots, one of them's asleep. Bro right here just keeps passing the fuck out. And then he's judging the anime going like, well, it's boring, it's bad, I didn't like it. You were asleep. How do you even know that shit, bro? You're not putting any sort of effort into this fucking tier list.
Overall, I would probably give this one D, but middle D.
Yeah. D.
Candy, hey.
Yeah, that's just.
I don't even know, so I'm not even gonna care. But I'm kind of wanting to just harm a lot of things.
Trash.
Denji machine volts got into it fast. Aliens invaded the Earth and the world was ending in the first episode, bro. And honestly, I can't tell you what the characters' names were. And
why? What? Again, at least these two are putting effort into this. That's about the only upside I could give them. They're putting effort into this. Do you have somebody actually working in your background, helping make your room while you guys are doing this? This is it. Why are you doing this while he's here? Why aren't you waiting till this bro's gone? What the literal hell is going on here?
Anything else about the show. This anime is easily F tier. I'm sorry.
Wait. Back. I have to go back up. I'm not. Screw these guys.
Hey. Yeah, that shit's trash.
Denji machine volts got into it fast. Aliens invaded the Earth and the world was ending in the first episode, bro. And honestly, I can't tell you what the characters' names were.
You're on your phone the vast majority of the time. At least this dude's trying. You're over here texting, engaging. You have this dude in the background and you're not fucking paying attention or even trying.
And anything else about the show. This anime is easily F tier. I'm sorry.
How is it F tier? How? You didn't even try. We're watching you guys watch the shows. You're not even trying right now. Half of you guys keep falling the fuck to sleep. I have to pause this because I don't know if this is going to get me copyrighted. Probably won't get them because they're a million sub channel, so they could fight it all day and night. But Jesus Christ.
Guys, me and Jeremy have an announcement. That was the best anime ever so far.
This one was pretty good.
Insane animation for how old it was. Insane. Great dub voice acting. Oh my gosh.
And
Like,
also,
the dub voice acting is perfect.
Yeah.
Future Boy Conan, you're going straight to A tier. Top of A.
Okay, you guys put Astro Boy down below. You never gave us any justification. You just said it was boring. Some of the other ones that you fell asleep during, you just kept saying, well, it's boring. He's asleep. Hey, we finally have one that we like. Well, why do you like it? Well, the dubbing's good. It was mixed well because this is 1978, because during 1978, it's actually, when they started trying to apply a little bit more, well after Speed Racer's time and some of the faults that were going on during Speed Racer, which again was more technology based than anything else. So you finally have one. And the only reason you like it is because animation holds up and it sounds good. What's the story? What happened? Don't know, guys.
Let's go.
This one's decent, bro. It's like around Ashino no Joe level, a little better.
It was the best anime we watched so far. I like the little lightsaber effect, the aura of him pulling out the.
You want to know the worst part is? I already know where they put this one. And what they're saying right now to Gundam is driving me up a wall. They might be praising it. I already know where they put it. And what they're saying is harming me. It's harming me in my heart. It's hurting me to listen to this.
Blade, him hopping in his.
We're putting that at C tier.
Yeah, it is.
Why? Why are you putting Gundam at C tier? You're literally praising it. Why are you putting it at C tier? Why are you putting an entire Gundam series that revolutionized mecha anime, that revolutionized storytelling, that brought in realistic sci-fi battles, what was called realism robots, essentially, or I might be getting the name wrong, but it changed the entire landscape of anime. You're sitting here praising it, saying, "Oh my God, it was so cool! Look at how they pulled out their lightsaber," which is a beam saber, mind you, because they actually have science put into this. They actually had technology. You're praising the animation. You're praising some of the stuff. Storytelling's top notch. When you keep going on, getting into the Gundam for the first time is an iconic moment. C tier, guys. C tier. Why? Bros, if you haven't been able to figure it out, I love Gundam. Why are you throwing one of the greatest series of all time, something that revolutionized storytelling and anime in general, an entire genre of anime, why are you throwing it in C tier? Oh, because you don't know any better. Again, this is the Anime Men, guys. This is the Anime Men, a channel all about anime. C tier, C tier.
Guess what, Ethan?
What?
We made it to the 80s! I swear from the 70s to the 90s, everything was all mecha anime, bro. The Space Runaway Idiot opening was fire. And this one dude had a nice afro. And that will be the only compliment I'm giving this show. Pacing was absolutely...
Again, you keep... Only compliment I'm giving the show. You're constantly grabbing your phone and looking at your phone. You're not actually judging the show.
Absolutely horrendous, even for its time.
Just F tier, bro. Instant F tier.
I know this is a super robot, and it's not real. It's not realism robots or realism mechas, essentially like Gundam is, but this is still influential. This still helped create some of our modern day mecha series. This still helped create some of our modern day storytelling. Why are you throwing in an F tier? You're not even paying the fuck attention, bro. You're. Oh, I'm definitely paying attention. I can't fucking pay attention. You want to know what? When I watch One Piece, which I'm doing a rewatch of all of One Piece again because I love One Piece so much along with Gundam, I put my phone away because I like the storytelling and I like watching it and I want to know what's going on. Even when I'm reacting or making content based on any sort of a review that I might do again for the show, guess what? I'm putting my phone away because I want to know and give you guys good, honest opinions based on that show. You're not even doing the bare fucking minimum, and yet you're coming out here being like, well, we could definitely help you out here. We could definitely do this. We could definitely do that. By the way, I do see a kick bot, but it's not popping up on my kick chat, so I can't kick it.
Jeremy, what are we watching?
We're watching Urusei Yatsura.
This is the first Gooner anime.
Yes, actually, it is because it introduced the first waifu, but it's not a Gooner. It introduced the first waifu, one of the most popular waifus, and got a remake, this like a recreation this past couple of years. It actually has serious history out there.
Wait. Urusei Yatsura.
Urusei Yatsura!
This was #1 by far.
Easily.
No debate so
Easily.
far. It's the first one that actually had me laughing. It's
It's like the first waifu, basically.
Yep. This is going in S tier.
This is going at the top of S tier, Jeremy.
I'm gonna lose.
I can at least give some credit there. But you're not actually even tackling like storytelling or anything. It's like, well, it made me laugh. S tier. You guys shat on fucking Astro Boy. What about Cutie Honey? I have no idea.
My brain is rotting, guys. We've watched such trash anime for so long. It actually gets to you, bro. It's infecting my whole atmosphere, bro.
This is called Macross, bro. It got me in my sleep.
Bro has been laying on the ground. He can't get up. He's paralyzed.
I just want some Orimo.
So I haven't watched Robotech. I haven't watched Macross. It's not one that I've been interested in. I've been told to watch it because it's super... people love it to die for. These guys are just disrespecting it. I have many friends that love Macross, by the way. So many friends that love Macross. You all you're doing is shitting on it for the sake of shitting on it because you guys are Zoomer-brained. You have brain rot. Half you guys can't even fucking pay attention to watching it the entire time. You're filming your reactions. Again, there's only one group that I can actually say I have some respect for, even though they're shit. By the way, Adam, these are the same guys. When they got to Gundam, they loved it. They were praising it. They were saying it's good. And then they threw it in C tier for no reason. No reason. They just threw it in C tier.
I want some High School DxD. Please. I'm putting it at D.
You want High School DxD. I wonder why you want High School DxD. I could imagine why you might want High School DxD. Okay? I agree, Adam. I actually agree.
Tier. It doesn't deserve to be the most popular. F tier. F tier.
I never want to listen to these guys again. I can't believe these guys are popular. I can't believe these guys are prominent. I can't believe these guys get invited to fucking anime conventions. I haven't watched Macross. I'll firmly sit here and say it. I haven't watched Macross. I know about Macross. I know about Robotech. I know about it all. Okay, I haven't watched it. But even knowing I haven't watched it, I'd probably still put it higher than a C because I know the history and the weight behind it. I'd probably say, hey, because I haven't watched it, I'm going to say more of a B because I know its history. But I would defer to somebody else that actually knows the history and the characterization of it all. That knows some of the more impact of it all. Just like if somebody doesn't know anything about Gundam, they'd probably defer to me.
Alright, we're about to watch Captain Tsubasa, which is... Tsubasa. It just looks like a generic ripoff of like Blue Lock or just any soccer anime.
Did you just say what I think you just said? Did you just say it looks like a generic ripoff of Blue Lock? When did Blue Lock come out? Give me a moment. Release date. When did Blue... I want you guys to realize what he just said there, because I looked it up, okay? I looked up when Blue Lock came out. Blue Lock came out in 2022, okay? I'm not a sports anime guy. Blue Lock came out in 2022. You're watching 80s anime. Hey, you guys, this 80s anime ripped off Blue Lock. It ripped off Blue Lock, guys. This 80s anime ripped off an anime from the future. Yeah, it's a generic ripoff of something that came out much later in life. I want war crimes. I want war crimes.
How did this rip off Blue Lock if it came before it, bro? Although the pacing is pretty trash, we put it at 2 times speed. It was still fire, and I'm not gonna lie, that rivalry, I actually want to watch the second episode.
All the pacing was trash, and you watch it at 2 times speed. Why do you think maybe the pacing's trash? Why? Why do you think possibly the pacing's trash? Maybe it's because you're watching it too fast and you need to slow it down. I'm trying not to say some things I want to say. I'm really trying. He said it was too slow. I'm pretty sure he was saying it's too fast, but he's watching it at 2 times speed. You're not even paying attention. You're the bro that keeps... That's what you keep doing. We see it every time we watch you guys record your reaction and watching the thing.
The main character has a very common anime personality of wanting to be the best at something. Overall, pretty enjoyable, pretty big cliffhanger at the end. This is going straight into the C tier category.
Look at those pecs! Fist of the North Star! Wait, no way.
Okay, Fist of the North Star is pretty damn good. Fist of the North Star is pretty based and epic.
The thing.
Okay.
They're reacting to a meme, guys. They're reacting to a meme. They're only freaking out because of a meme. I hate my generation.
All right, guys, the year is 1984. Jeremy, what happened?
We got Fist of the North Star. Now, here's the thing, guys.
I'm gonna give it a B tier.
I agree. It's going on top of B, though.
This is aesthetic when you think of anime 80s, bro.
Touch looked amazing, you know what I mean? We had potential for, like, you know, maybe finally something that can give us something we were wanting, and there's no subtitles.
So while everyone else used to watch these cool animes, Cade and Aiden
are watching Touch with no subtitles, so we just don't understand anything.
Touch is
Why aren't you looking up subbed versions? You're just throwing it in there because you haven't found any subbed versions? You're just, well, we're watching it without subtitles, guys. Why haven't you even done the research? Why haven't you dug around for the proper files? Why haven't you looked it up? Mind you, again, they can't outright say what they're utilizing, even though they said, hey, we watched a bunch of these off of YouTube. We didn't even support it. Anime men, guys. They're anime men. D tier because they didn't understand it, by the way.
D tier.
Alright, Ethan. You know what time it is?
Dragon Ball time.
Dragon Ball time.
Dragon Ball. I don't want anyone attacking me for what I'm about to say, but what the hell did I just watch? Goku with a tail. I've never seen that before.
Goku with a tail, you've never seen that before? I swear to God, if you say you've only ever watched Dragon Ball Super, I'm gonna commit a war crime. Yeah, you could, Commander. Yeah, you could. Are you really shocked that Goku had... You never saw Goku with a tail. What? Why does Gohan have a tail? Wait, if he... $5. $5 says he's never watched Dragon Ball Z. Gohan has a tail in the beginning of Dragon Ball Z. Raditz has a tail. Vegeta has a tail. You're gonna sit here and tell me you've never seen Goku with a tail? You've only ever watched Dragon Ball Super.
Goku with his, you know, you just gotta watch the anime to find out, but Nirvana cover. And Bulma trying to the 10-year-olds? Are you serious? It's honestly not a very good start to the anime. This is going straight into the D tier.
She didn't try to seduce a 10-year-old. She tried to use her womanly charm, I'll say that, on a 10-year-old, but also she was 16! And he didn't know anything. He was in a fucking forest. And again, you're only judging it based off the first fucking episode. That's why you're throwing it in the D tier. You don't know anything here. And it's like, well, I mean, Dragon Ball. It's Dragon Ball. Oh, I'm judging it based off the first episode. I don't know what's happening here. I'm throwing it in the D tier. The fuck? Oh, I've never seen Goku with a tail before. What's that about? You never saw even Super Broly? Yeah. You know what? You're right. Broly has a fucking tail. You've never seen a Saiyan with a tail. You don't know the history of Goku? Anime Men, the YouTube channel. Anime Men, the YouTube channel. Boasting over 5 million subscribers. Well, almost 5 million subscribers, 4.5 if I'm going to be careful, but hey, I'm rounding up a little bit. All they talk about is anime all day long. They've been to anime conventions all over the states. They get invited to anime conventions to do panels. And you don't know the basics of Dragon Ball? You've never seen Goku with a tail. Oh, Adam, it's because they have their shorts, people. They get a lot of views based off their shorts, not their videos. I'm pausing again because they're playing this and I could get copyrighted. They're not going to get copyrighted because, again, 4.5 million and they can actually fight that. I can't. You're brushing your teeth while watching this. You're brushing your teeth while watching this.
This one was booty.
I would personally say that this goes top of C.
Top? You know, just get in C. Don't put it at top or don't put it bottom. Just get in C.
Look, it's like Dino. It's at 360p.
So
well, I don't know what Samurai Troopers are, so I'm not gonna sit here and say it. But I'm again, bro's watching it while he's fucking on his goddamn phone. I'm backing this up.
Just get in C.
Look, it's like Dino. It's at 360p.
What?
So
this is them
we finished
judging
Samurai Troopers. Yeah, that's going in the big F tier.
Why? Why? Just throwing it in there. Rama 1/2. I'm not a fan of Rama 1/2. But again, I'm not gonna shit on it. I'm just gonna say it's not for me.
See, the last one was a stinker, so let's hope this one's way
Dragon
better.
Ball. And Dragon Ball fans were sorry, but yeah, we're on Rama now, baby.
No, you don't get you don't get to just say Dragon Ball fans were sorry. You're an Anime Men, the channel, and you don't know basic facts about Goku. You don't just get to come out here and say, I'm sorry. You don't know some of the most basic of understandings of Goku. People that have been to cons, by the way, tons of anime cons, never saw Goku with a tail before.
Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, Ranma 1/2 caught me off guard. And that's just because it kept showing naked girls in the first episode. It's a very unique plot, with Ranma changing genders with a splash of water to do some cursed body of water or something. And even though it was made
Bro, keep that in mind.
in 1989, the comedy is still great. Like, it had me and Ethan laughing. Honestly, after this, I'm gonna continue watching Ranma. Yeah, this show is a solid B tier, okay?
Wouldn't say Yatsura is forever cemented as the greatest thing of all time. The aesthetic of it was actually literally made me shiver me timbers. I'm not even joking.
Oh, great.
Straight shiver me timbers. Nadia, Secret of the Blue Water, whatever it's called. I'm going A tier.
Let's do it.
Guys, I'm sorry.
good for you.
No. Guys, it only gets worse. It only gets worse every single time. I don't know what I'm watching. I'm getting scared. Look at this. It's all like this high school girl, bro. She got charmed up by this. Like, dude, this dude definitely is older, bro.
This dude literally looks like he's 35 with 4 kids.
Dude, this girl just started high school, bro. No.
Look, that's me and Kate right there.
You don't even know what it's about. You're not even paying attention. You're just yelling. And you're judging it based off the first episode. I don't even know what this is here. But you're judging it based off the first episode, so you're like, oh my god, they're rizzing up minors. Maybe they're not the age. I've never seen this, but maybe they're not. But you're just judging it off this episode.
All the hugs.
us are looking for us. Look at this.
They're just very pretty guys, but they're
very
girls.
pretty guys.
So I just don't understand what the concept was. And
You don't understand what the concept was? You didn't think to maybe watch more and try to understand more of it? You're judging this all based off of the first episode, and you guys have obviously not been paying attention, so you don't know what the concept is.
Yeah, it's still watch, dear brother.
There's always those shows that people glaze for having an amazing first episode. And Yu Yu Hakusho's first episode is a perfect example of that. Even though it was made 33 years ago, it's still such a banger. Easy A tier.
All right.
Okay, I'm gonna give you a little pass there, because it sounded like you're about to dunk on Yu Yu Hakusho and say it was shitty. Good, but again, you threw Dragon Ball. You threw Dragon Ball in D tier.
The year is 1993.
Arguably and probably the most popular basketball anime. I think
No, I think it's the most popular sport. The aesthetic, music was good, intro was good. Slam dunk, A tier.
A tier.
I don't really give a shit. I don't watch sports anime.
Guys, Sailor Moon. Hunter's wife.
you know, Sailor Moon's very glazed.
Did you just say Hunter's wife?
You know, I feel like girls growing up usually watch this. Yeah, but I'm gonna be honest, it looks dookie. We're too old for this now, you know.
I'd rate that top of C tier.
Yeah.
There's people trying to sleep in my house right now, so I'm not gonna shout. I'm not gonna, demand heads, people. I'm not gonna say some of the things I really want to say right now. Sailor Moon C tier, because, well, we're too old for this. It doesn't matter if you are too old. You are judging these anime. You are judging them on the quality. Doesn't matter if you yourself are too old to be watching this. What's the storytelling like? What's the history behind it? What's some of the things that it did to the world? Let's see. One of the progenitors of magical girls. One of the creators of the magical girl genre. I'm too old for it. We're putting a satire. I don't give a fuck how old you are, because obviously you're too fucking retarded. You obviously are still in diapers because you're not fucking adults. You guys are acting like fucking children this entire time. You're saying, well, I'm too old for this. No, you're not. You act like a fucking minor. I can't believe you're doing this right now. Anime Men the channel. Anime Men the channel.
Evangelion lovers, don't get mad at me. I love Evangelion. That first episode.
You love Evangelion. You love Evangelion. You're rating them. You're rating them. You're rating entire shows right now. You love Evangelion.
Episode is not that strong.
I only have one thing to say about Evangelion, and that's Misato. I can't lie, the best part about the episode is holy god, bro. Is her name Misato? She's so bad, bro. The rest of the episode feels too much of a blur and doesn't really set up anything until the end, and it doesn't.
You're not even watching it. And they don't really set anything up until the end because it's the first fucking episode, you retards. You clinical retards right now.
Really get anything done. Without Misato, this would be lower, but it is going into C tier.
Evangelion is a beautiful anime. A beautiful, beautiful anime. The creator had serious issues that he had to work through and stuff before we got the proper finales and stuff like that. I have a bunch of theories on how to actually properly watch Evangelion, but that's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful series built from the ground up with a man that does have serious mental issues, and you're shitting on it. You're shitting on it based off the first episode after saying, oh my god, guys, I love it. It's a C tier. It's a C tier because we're judging it all based off the first episode. But the first episode doesn't really set anything up until the very end because it's the first fucking episode, you retards. God, trying not to say some words that I can't say.
Alright guys, Detective Conan is done. Jeremy, I don't know about you.
Detective Conan is one of the other animes that is one of the longest running animes to date. It's still going on right now, and you're shitting on it for no apparent reason. What's your reason? Because I know you guys aren't going to give a reason, but what's your reasoning? Huh?
Guys, if you want to watch some detective work, how about you deduce the fact that Detective Conan is not that good?
I think it's pretty damn good considering it's been running since 1996. Again, one of the longest running animes of all time. YouTube is censoring what Adam is saying. Well, I don't blame them, Adam. I know exactly how you're feeling right now because we're probably feeling the same thing. We're probably feeling the same thing. But hey, Detective Conan, guys, it sucks. It sucks. It's C tier. Even though it's still running to this day and is still making content. But hey, if you want a detective anime, go somewhere else. It's not, obviously, this isn't that good. Yeah. That's how I know about that, Adam. That's how I know about it. It's the only one that it is rivaled by is One Piece on how long it's been running. It's not that good, guys. It's not that good.
C tier.
Berserk, 1997. Yes. Finally something we know. Finally something that's actually good.
Finally something you know. Finally something that's actually good. Oh, so you're just judging it based off what you know.
Good, except these all Dookie Booties. Leave the first S tier. So Black Swords in the first episode. I'm gonna put an S tier. It's iconic. It's beautiful. It is Berserk.
So you're freaking out over how much you know about this. But guys, they're anime, man. And I'm not denying what they're doing here. Berserk is solid S tier. History, the foundation, the fact that it created oversized swords in anime. It is the father of that. It is the progenitor of that. It created that actual trope in anime. I can sit here and boast about how much I love Berserk all day and night. But you're freaking out like this because you guys know the genre. Oh, I wonder. Maybe you guys should have done your homework on everything else before just starting to shit all over it.
Berserk, it is the second, it's the greatest manga of all time.
Cowboy Bebop time.
You're only, and I agree, Adam. I agree. They're only putting it because dude bro reasons. Yeah, that's the only reason they're doing this. They read it. They know the story. They know it. They already know everything. But everything else, they didn't know anything before, so they're just shitting on it. When it came to fucking Gundam, you praised it. You said, "Oh my god, that's so cool. Oh my god, it's so awesome." A C tier. Make it make sense. Make it make sense for any of these things.
Cowboy Bebop, baby! Cowboy Bebop, wow. Honestly, what a great episode. Right off the bat, world building, the music, and the animation is established, showcasing the exact kind of thrill ride that we're going to be going on. For an anime that released in 1998, it holds up really well. This is very easily going into the A tier category, and I'd challenge anyone who says otherwise.
Actually, yeah, I will. I'll say it's S tier. I'll say it's solid S tier. Music, animation, storytelling, solid S tier anime. I'll challenge you. I'll challenge you all day and night, bruh. Let's go. Let's go.
One Piece! I think One Piece is one of those shows where it gets better later on.
I can't deny that the first episode of One Piece is pretty good. You get the introduction to Luffy. You get Kobe, what's his name? The pink hair guy?
Yeah.
Over.
You literally just said his name. You literally just said his name.
Bro, I'd give the first episode of One Piece A tier.
I agree.
If you're judging it based off the first episode, yeah, maybe A tier. Yeah. Actually, no. The more I think about it, okay? The more I think about it. When I'm sitting here thinking about this. Because I did just recently watch the first episode, and they are technically correct. But again, look at how they're talking compared to things that they didn't know. Look at how they're talking about things that they do know. Notice that. Notice that little point there. If I'm going to sit here and actually talk about One Piece, especially after recently seeing the first episode again for the first time, well, not the first time, but you get what I'm saying. It does feel like the first time considering how many episodes I had to get through just to start doing it again. When you sit there and think about that first very episode, looking back at it, it sets up a whole lot more than you expect, and it does do a great job at world building, understanding like devil fruits, understanding some of the basic principles of what's going on there, Luffy's power, and who Luffy is as a character. It does a really good job at setting all that up, and you don't notice that until you go back and check it out again. Okay? You don't recognize that. Same thing with Dragon Ball, same thing with Gundam, same thing with Sailor Moon, same thing with Astro Boy. You don't realize that until you go back and give it a second watch or a third watch. You don't start picking up on some of these little details. But when it comes to stuff that you guys do know, it's immediate A tier, A tier, S tier, A tier, S tier, A tier, S tier. Things that we don't know, things that have some of the more history behind it, some of the things that have actually helped to build up modern anime to what it is now. We're actually going to be putting it at like lower tiers because we don't know anything about it. Blah, 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 blah. Commander, you're getting banned. I'm banning you now. Bye.
Inuyasha! Like, the fight scenes look good, but it's in Spanish only, so only I'm gonna understand it.
Yeah, if I'm being completely honest with the show, like after watching all these shows, I was already super exhausted from watching anime, and this came on, and it was in freaking Spanish, so I couldn't even understand it. When I watched it, it was garbage. I'm being honest.
Why didn't you try to find the actual show? Why didn't you try to find an actual dubbed version? Oh yeah, because you're blatantly right now showing off that you're pirating. That's the other thing here, guys. They're admitting to pirating through this whole thing. They're admitting to not even trying to find good versions of any of these episodes. They're just skimming around trying to find the first episode for free. And oh my God, we found it, but it's only in Spanish. Why don't you work on how to find it in English? Just saying, just a thought. Maybe that's something you should probably go out and do. I agree, Adam. It was on Adult Swim. It was there for so long. You could easily find a version that is dubbed. Easily. But you're not even trying. You're not even trying to do the bare minimum. Again, watch how he watches this, okay? I'm muting it right now, but watch how he's actually reviewing it. Look at what he does, okay? It's time-lapsed, obviously, on his phone, not even paying attention, not even really watching it, talking to other people. That's how he judged it. That's how he judged it. By the way, the episode was in Spanish, so I could even... I'm putting a date here because I couldn't find the actual good version of the episode. You guys are failures. I can't believe you actually have this big of a channel doing what it is that you do right now. Anime Men, the channel. Your whole thing is being an anime YouTuber, talking about anime all day and night, and you're not even doing the bare fucking minimum. God damn, I'm so pissed off right now.
D tier. We are both in the 2000 now, baby. Hellsing's gothic aesthetic is super cool. The cinematography was super good. Besides that, there's nothing really noteworthy about it. C tier.
Over the top blood and gore. Dracula killing vampires, being subservient to the Helsings. Police Girl? Nothing memorable about Helsing. Nothing memorable about Alucard or Dracula or whatever you want. Doing anything. Nothing memorable about a series that's similar to Berserk, also has an Ultimate Edition and is also beloved by so many people out there. Nothing memorable, guys. Nothing fucking memorable. Bring back Asylums. I agree. I agree. Clinton House. Hellsing is not C tier. I agree, bro. I agree.
No, Jeremy, dude, come on. You gotta wake up. I get One Piece was born. But you gotta wake up. Jeremy, come on.
I want pain. Pain to all of them. Pain to all of them. I'm gonna say this. I know Adam's in the chat right now. I'm gonna say this. Lalafels deserve more human rights than these people. And I despise Lalafels.
Wanna know what's next? Wanna know what's next?
Jeremy, do you know what that is? Wait, Jeremy! Guys, it's 2002. The first episode of Naruto
is a banger!
It is actually a banger. Naruto's first episode is a lot better than One Piece's. So because of that...
No, it's not. It's actually not. One Piece's episode is extremely good. One Piece's episode is very built on the world building, the ideas of dreams of wanting to go forward. You understand who Luffy is. He's a dick, but you get who he is. He one-shots Alvida. he does so much work there. You see Nami doing some of the things that Nami's doing, even though she's not supposed to be there at the time. That's actually not canon, but it is what it is. You only love fucking Naruto right now because action. That's the only reason you're praising it, is because tons of action. Where One Piece is beautiful storytelling and setup. Naruto's first episode is not as good as One Piece's first episode. It's not. Nowhere near as good. Naruto was good for a good chunk of time until the endings came around.
We will be putting it in S tier.
S tier. Get up there, Naruto.
When we finally
Again, only praising the things that they love.
got Full Metal Alchemist, I was expecting something that was going to
Wait, Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood? This is key here. Which one, bro? Which one are you judging? Because if you're judging Full Metal Alchemist, I'm gonna beat you.
be good, and it actually met my expectations and Cade's. We get more of like world building aspect of the first episode compared to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where
I've always said that I like the beginning of Full Metal Alchemist, and I do think it is required watching to watch Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood and things like that. Brotherhood's first episode is 1,000 times better than Full Metal Alchemist's first episode. 1,000 times. I'm going back because I need to see what he was saying.
Expectations and Cade's. We get more of like world building aspect of the first episode compared to Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, where there's more action right in the beginning.
Guess what anime we're watching? Bleach!
I want to cause harm.
Now, before you come at me with pitchforks, I've watched all of Bleach, and I think it's great. But the first episode, it's nothing crazy. It was decent, and that's why it's going in C tier. I'm sorry.
I don't even understand any of your guys' ratings anymore. I don't. Nothing you're saying makes any sense. Nothing you guys are saying makes any sense anymore, and it's just starting to hurt me more and more and more.
We got Mushishi. I thought it was paced extremely well. It was written really well. Yep. And the music...
I've heard good things about Mushishi. I haven't watched it, though. I've heard great things.
Was just like the cherry on top. It was a really emotional first episode. Overall, this is definitely something that I am for sure watching. I think it's top of A tier. Absolute banger.
Guys, we have Death Note finally.
Death Note is so big.
I was saying with him, Death Note, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. Until 2020, the first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of Death Note. It was so good. Absolute masterclass.
That's one of the things I was waiting for, guys. I actually saw this particular segment going around. Realize what he just said there. Again, they're in charge of Anime Men, the channel. They've been judging a bunch of anime right now. I used to hate anime until 2020, until I saw Death Note. Death Note is so good, guys. It's so amazing. That first episode is great. I've already know what he's saying here. Death Note is, and Adam and I agree on this, Death Note is anime for normies. Beginning is pretty damn good. It is solid. I'll give it that. But it's not really that in-depth. It's not really that creative. It is okay at best. I would actually put Death Note probably at a solid C tier at the grand scheme of things, just because of some of the things that it does. But it drastically falls off. It is not that great of an anime. Once L dies, spoiler alert if you haven't seen it right now, once L dies, the story is completely over. There's no real intrigue, and they have to bring in Baby L just to try to entice people to keep watching the entire time. It's not that great. There's thousands of other anime that do what that freaking Death Note does 1,000 times better. Hero becoming the villain, anything like that. Hell, they have Code Geass right up here. Code Geass, 10 billion times better than anything Death Note could actually do or even try to do.
3, 2, 1. S tier! It is the
These are the people judging your anime, guys. These are the people judging what's good and what's not. These are the people that we are all being subjected to right now. Commander Code Geass is so freaking good. It's so good.
Best episode we have watched by far.
Gurren Lagann.
By the way, those are the guys that also watched Gundam and gave it a C tier after praising it. I never want to hear anything more from these guys. But I'm going to keep watching. Even though my heart rate is at an all-time high, my rage is next level, and I really, really, really want to harm something.
Gurren Lagann. The first episode of Gurren Lagann starts with main characters Simone and Kamina, which is located beneath the surface in some tunnel. Eventually, both of the main characters discover a way out through the help of a large monster.
Get your hands out your pants, you dumb fuck.
And a very alluring character in Yoko Littner. This, along with one of the best messages in anime, clearly brings this anime at the top of the A tier category.
Yeah.
Oh, top of the A tier. That's top of the A tier. Top of the A tier. Why? Well, at least you guys gave us a decent understanding. I'd say it's S, actually. I'd say it's S. Adam and I highly disagree on Gurren Lagann. I love the story. I think it's fantastic and amazing. Bittersweet ending that does make you really, really hurt inside. I say it's S. Fantastic opening as well. Fantastic fucking opening. Something that you're not even expecting. It's amazing.
Guys, me and Jeremy are at the point where we've already seen so many and we just want something new.
And this is exactly not it.
And when we get something like Toradora, keep in mind, we're only 15 minutes in.
I feel like we've seen so.
That was the gayest thing I've ever seen. You're falling asleep during this stuff. You're not even trying.
So many romance and slice of lives that are kind of exactly the same.
Because of that, we'll be putting it in
C tier.
But you know, now we're on Fairy Tail.
Oh, yeah,
a classic. Fairy Tail, first episode done. I never watched Fairy Tail before.
I watched it.
I would watch Fairy Tail after that. I give it A tier. I don't think it's an S tier.
I think it's
I don't even know how you guys are judging these things. Like, what's your standards for anything here? You're praising this. You literally said very similar things to Gundam, and you threw Gundam in C tier. Praised Gundam. Said, yeah, I want to watch more of this. Oh my god, I loved all this stuff. C tier. What is your standards for anything outside of modern good? Because that's all I'm seeing right here is modern good.
A tier. I don't think it's better than Death Note.
Angel Beats. This show starts off with the main character and the viewer introduced to the world of Angel Beats at the same time. Some type of purgatory where dead people are currently stuck in as they rebel against the purgatory system, which is in the form of some white-haired lolly. I'm not sure how old she is, but she's definitely a lolly. Just look at her.
She's obviously 16 because they're in high school, you dum-dum. You moron. You clinical moron. That's not even hard to figure out. I'm no like super big fan of Angel Beats. I understand like a lot of it. There is like some charming aspects of this. The big selling point to Angel Beats is quite literally the music. Some of the best music out there. You don't. I'm so what?
I don't know, it feels very slice of life, and you can kind of already tell what type of anime you're getting with the first episode, which isn't always a good thing. This is going into the D tier category.
I know Adam is no big fan of Angel Beats, and Angel Beats has serious problems. Serious problems. Mainly on the story, some of the things that they set up, they don't really pay off, and it feels like it rushes too hard. The music is fan-fucking-tastic. Beautiful, beautiful music. Heart-touching moments here and there. It's not the greatest thing ever. But, why are you even shitting on it? Like, everything you said there was, like, really good, and then you just get to the lolly. Like, I don't know why the lolly's here or anything. Like, yes, in the grand scheme, you don't really understand all of it, but you understand that it's a purgatory system, but you're just D tier.
All right, guys. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. We're finally at 2011, and do you want to know what that means, Jeremy?
Wait, you're at 2011? Okay, Angel Beats was 2010.
And you can kind of already tell what type of anime you're getting with the first episode, which isn't always a good thing. This is going into the D tier category.
Actually, I would disagree when it comes to this. Again, when I was listening to this back, I would disagree, and I was lost on why they're already at 2011. You don't understand what you're going to get because there is a weird mystery that's going on. You don't understand anything about it.
All right, guys. I've been waiting for this for a really long time. We're finally at 2011, and do you want to know what that means, Jeremy?
I have to pause it again, mainly due to copyright, because I'm probably going to get copyrighted for a lot of what's going on here, so I just have to be very careful. But hey, 4.5 million sub, they don't have to worry about anything like that.
Hunter Hunter starts good and it stays good. There's no bad episode of Hunter Hunter. Look at the audio.
Actually, there are some bad episodes of Hunter Hunter. I'm not a huge Hunter Hunter fan. I will fight you on this. But hey, he's already he's freaking out over Hunter Hunter. He's freaking out over Hunter Hunter, guys. Wonder where this is gonna go.
You get smile. I have.
I'm sorry. The more they were playing that, I had to pause it because I know something's bad's gonna happen.
Personally never seen Hunter Hunter. Sam is one of the biggest glazers of Hunter Hunter, so I'll let him take the reins for this one.
Guys,
what makes it so good is that it doesn't have all like the cheesy anime tropes.
This is one of the gayest things I've ever seen. This is Zoomer Brain on steroids right here, where we have to play it fast. And hey, here's a bunch of things right here for you to actually watch the entire time while he's just going off on his entire little rant right now. You guys aren't going to pay a single attention to anything he's saying. So here's a bunch of other things for you guys to watch the entire time because you're Zoomer Brained.
Hunter Hunter, as far as the first episode goes, it's such a great start, so I think it's gonna have to go A tier. On to the next.
I know it was this group here that did Gundam. This group here did Gundam. And when I keep hearing like, oh my God, they're so it's so great, it's amazing, it's wonderful, it's awesome, it's a blah, 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 blah. C tier. And then I hear them do similar things to everything else that they already know, but they put it higher. I'm sorry, there is no standards. And what's the like to dislike ratio? Well, I'll show you real quick. Not good. 1.4K to 5.2K. They're not, there's bad. There's bad. Leave SAO alone. Well, Adam, you'll like where they put SAO.
Next, Sword Art Online. Me and him have both seen the first episode. We've actually seen the anime.
But this episode's fire.
It brings you in. It was like the first like, isekai that like really banged. So, you know, it started everything.
These are the people that watch Inuyasha. So when he's saying this is the first isekai that really bangs, these people watched Inuyasha. These people watched Inuyasha, and the only reason they hated it was because they didn't understand it because it was in Spanish, and they didn't have a good version of it. This is the first isekai that really bangs, guys.
Original isekai.
It's over the first episode. Banger, outro, and intro. It's iconic, bro.
Well, we're gonna get copyrighted, so it's...
Oh, yeah.
Y'all know SAO episode 1. It sets up the plot perfectly. It's better than Fairy Tail, so I'd put it in the A tier.
I put A tier as well.
But the first episode's a classic.
Watching the first episode of Attack on Titan.
I want to cause harm. I want to cause harm. Like, I agree with them. SAO is actually something I really do like. I love the universe that they've been building out. But I'll tell you guys this. There's something I love more than SAO, Excel World. But hey, they don't want to continue doing Excel World because of SAO. So there's my hatred partially of SAO. I hated Attack on Titan 2. Attack on Titan started off good and then fell off entirely.
Reminded me how amazing it was. It easily has the best first episode world building I've ever seen. This is one of, if not...
No, it doesn't. It doesn't have the best first episode of world building. I completely shit all over what the episode is and what the entire world is all about by the end of Attack on Titan. You can't say that with a straight face other than, well, giant monsters, blood, gore, big boom booms. That's what they're probably going to be loving all over, globbing its knob for, is big giant titans do big giant titan things. That's why you like it. Blood, gore, blah, blah, blah. Not the actual story, the actual meaning, and the actual integrity of the entire story. What they set up in the episode 1, they get entirely destroyed by the end of it.
The best first episodes of anything ever. Easy S tier.
I have to pause it again because I have to pause it again. There's gonna be a lot of copyrights on this one. Tokyo Ghoul season 1, fan-fucking-tastic. After that, it becomes shit. Utter shit. It just constantly degrades itself. You don't know what the hell's going on. There's a bunch of characters you don't understand, and by the time you get into Tokyo Ghoul Re, I think is what it is, or Tokyo Ghoul, whatever it is, by the time you get there, they start introducing so many characters that you were supposed to know about prior to the entire events that you don't understand what the fuck's going on. Entire characters that weren't even being focused in on are now incredibly important to the overall story, but they're also bad when they were being presented as good the entire time, so you don't even get it. It falls entirely off. Great intro, by the way. I'll say that. Season 1, fantastic intro. Nothing actually beats Tokyo Ghoul's first intro. Series shit. I have to pause it again because I know I will get copyrighted for this. Is there really a meme for Tokyo Ghoul? Are you serious right now? Is there seriously a fucking meme for Tokyo Ghoul?
No matter what you want to say about the later part of Tokyo Ghoul anime, the first episode of season 1 is actually really good. Banger. We should make a new tier. The awesome Ultra Double S Plus tier. Where it's going in that.
I can't do that. I can't do that. I can't do that justifiably because I know where it goes. The only good part about season 2 is the endings. That final arc where you get a great standoff with the owl. You get a fantastic final battle. And then it becomes shit. It keeps falling down. Doesn't matter if the first episode was good. I judge it all together. It's all not great. It's not great, but you guys don't even have decent standards for anything here.
Yeah, because Tokyo Ghoul is that good.
One Punch Man? I'm gonna get hate for this, but I don't like One Punch Man. I think it's way boring.
I actually agree with him. So he's not gonna get hate. I'm not a fan of One Punch Man.
Put it at like fairy tale level.
It's a C tier, but at best.
We are about to watch My Hero.
Listen, I'm not that dumb. I don't like My Hero, One Punch Man. I despise One Punch Man. I would 100% put One Punch Man above C tier. Knowing what it is, knowing the story, knowing the development. Because I'll also say One Punch Man episode 1 was pretty interesting, but it was not for me, and I'm not a fan of it. By the way, this is a perfect screenshot right here. I'm taking this. I'm taking this. You guys probably can see me screenshotting right now. I'm taking that shit right now because it is everything that I want. That is what we call a perfect face for a screenshot right there.
Academia, and I've actually never watched that in my life. I know Ethan's watched the first episode, but yeah, I'm actually hyped. My Hero Academia. It starts off with
You're not even fucking watching it. You're on your goddamn phones. You're fiddling around with your goddamn glasses. You're not even engaging with it. Holy shit. My Hero Academia is fantastic story-wise, bro.
Getting bullied by Bakugo, which I thought was his love interest, and then he just walks over.
You didn't. What? I want to cause harm. I want to cause harm. I want to cause harm. I want to cause harm.
Over to a crowd and glazes a giant hero lady with a gyat, and then he almost dies and gets saved by All Might, who inspires him to become a hero. To be honest, No, that's not the first episode. That's not the first episode. He wanted to be the hero the entire time. He always was inspired by All Might. And he always wanted to be a hero. He idolizes heroes. It wasn't after he almost died, and also he's not the one that almost died. Actually, it was Bakugo that almost died, and he's the only one that ran in there amongst a crowd of other heroes. A man that had no quirk ability rushes in there while All Might is struggling to save Bakugo. And what really lit the fire underneath Midoriya was when All Might said, "You too can become a hero." You got the entire first episode wrong, you moron. You clinical moron. It was just a generic anime first episode. It's C tier.
Yeah, I mean, what do we want?
No! What the fuck is wrong with these people? No, it's not. It's fantastic storytelling. You're being told the entire time that not Bakugo, but Midoriya can't do anything. He's a failure in this world. He's a failure. He's a lesser person. He has no quirk. He can't do anything. And the quirkless young Midoriya rushes in to save Bakugo, who's been bullying him, who has a superior quirk, who actually has like a capable quirk ability. He rushes in. Well, the other heroes can't do anything. They're incapable of doing anything. They're not even going to try. He rushes in. The quirkless person rushes in there to save Bakugo because his body was moving, because he's a true hero. He's an actual being that holds all the qualities of what it is to be a hero. If you're judging all this shit off of what the first episodes are, that is a solid S tier first episode right there. Bakugo is his bully too. Yeah. All of this is so idiotic. Nothing sat with you. You didn't even get the single first episode, anything in the first episode of My Hero Academia correct. Nothing you got there was correct. Everything you said was idiotic and moronic. I can't believe you're even allowed to talk on this and you have a channel of 4.5 million subs. You're morons, all of you. Captain America type hero to explain to these tards. Yes, literally a Captain America moment. Everybody else has all the powers to do it. All Might is a little hurt, so he can't actually go in there and save the day. Nobody else can do anything. Midoriya with 0 powers rushes in there and shows everybody what a true hero is. Doesn't care about himself, doesn't care about his well-being, doesn't care about anything. Rushes in there. Oh, it's not really that good of a story. Fuck off.
We're watching Black Clover. Honestly,
I've not watched Black Clover.
me too.
Oh, really? I think
I have not seen Black Clover.
okay.
That's a great introduction to Asta and whatever his brother's name was, and like the whole.
They're not brothers. They're not actual brothers. They openly say in the first episode they're not actual brothers. They're best friends. They grew up together. They live at an orphanage. They're not actually brothers. They say that in the first episode. You're not even paying attention. You're not even trying to pay attention right now.
World and how important magic is. I think it's going into A tier.
I agree.
Simple as that. A tier.
Okay, I can't deny that, but you're not even tackling how he's powerless. Similar to My Hero Academia, quirkless. Come over here to Asta, 0 magic. 0 magic. Everything I just said about My Hero Academia, I could kind of say here about Black Clover. Black Clover takes a place in a magical world where magic is everything. Asta has 0 magic powers, okay? His, not brother, but his best friend, and his rival, gets captured. By the way, this bro has a 4-star Clover. He's like the strongest person in their entire village. They're amazed at him. He's getting captured. He's getting beat up by somebody with chain magic, and out of nowhere, the boy with no magic gets the ability to summon swords and beat up the person causing his best friend and rival harm. The person with super powerful magic that not a whole lot of other people can beat. Asta, the person with no magic, saves him because he gets special devil magic. That's the first fucking episode. Again, retards.
Get up there.
We just finished watching Violet Evergarden. Me, Cole,
Never saw it. I've heard decent things, but I've never really saw it.
and Cade haven't seen it.
You just called him Cade.
Oh. A tier.
It's
A tier.
It's high C if best, maybe low B if I have to compromise, because realistically nothing really happened. I don't really care about the story. I would never watch that show. Yes, it's very pretty, nice.
No, okay, look.
Attack on Titan looks amazing, but it's still dookie. Like what? Like nothing.
I mean, yeah. What he just said there. Attack on Titan looks amazing, but still dookie. Yeah. I think I got recommended Violet Evergarden. I've heard good things. I haven't seen it, but yeah.
That's just a horrible take. That's just a horrible take.
No, that's not a horrible take. That's a justifiable take. And anybody that actually has actual brain function, unlike you guys, would understand that, yes, Attack on Titan is total shit. Completely falls apart, is a awful anime. You cannot sit here and tell me Attack on Titan is a good anime at all, even story-wise. It is pretty, but it is total shit.
Compromise. I'll put high B, though. We're putting at max level B.
We're on the most popular anime of all time.
Demon Slayer.
Yeah!
The first episode of Demon Slayer sets the tone very early with what anime we're going to be experiencing. It kind of has a similar vibe to Attack on Titan in a way, just in a smaller scale. Tanjiro seems like a very happy...
No, I highly disagree there. doesn't have anything similar to Attack on Titan. Entirely different aspects, entirely different style of storytelling. Nothing very similar there, and then also an entirely different vibe. Yes, they tackle very serious stuff, and yes, there's blood and gore, but it's completely different than what Attack on Titan gives you. Where at least in Demon Slayer's opening, they give you hope. Over in Attack on Titan, it is all about rebelling against the system and rising up against a hopeless society. This at least has hope and the belief of a real hero. Attack on Titan has none of that.
A guy who has the grace of having a great family to care for until he doesn't have that. B tier.
I want to cause pain. I want to cause pain. I want to cause pain to all these people. I want to cause so much pain. War crimes aren't enough. My entire generation is fucked. My entire generation is fucked. Completely fucked. Again, they're watching it. They're watching Jujutsu Kaisen right in front of us. He's on his fucking phone. This is them judging anime right now. This is them. Looks like he's playing a fucking game. He's at least watching it. You're not even trying.
I know all the old heads are gonna hate to hear this, Jeremy. All the old heads are gonna hate to hear me say it. I think, yeah, it's low-key peak.
Fun fact, me and Jeremy honestly don't really like it that much. Like, I thought it was just decent. I think overall Jujutsu Kaisen is definitely overrated, but as a first episode, guys, I think we need to go back and rewatch this peak. So I think it's going.
I'd say it's A, maybe high B. I'd say it's A, maybe high B. Jujutsu Kaisen's first episode is pretty good. It does do a good job at some of the world building and some of the world elements and understanding some of the characters and some of their motivations. It does a good job. I'm not going to sit here and like glaze it or anything. I still like Jujutsu Kaisen even with some of its flaws and some of the things that it's doing that it does in the manga is kind of stupid. But I have a lot of like criticisms. I'm not over here like shitting all over it, but it's not S tier. I'm not going to sit here and say it's S tier. Nowhere near S tier.
An S tier.
All right, Horimiya, we just finished it. And you know what I gotta say? We both have already watched the first. You actually read the whole manga, so.
And guess what? Horimiya fans, you guys need a life. I'm sorry, I get it. You want a Cade Ward type. You want the cool piercings, bro. You want the good bod, bro. You want the little skin, you know. You want the abs, you know. Yeah. But you're not getting anything out of this. There's no substance.
It's Gooner for girls, bro.
It is. It's girl goon.
It's mid.
It's mid, but I still think as a first episode,
I give it.
It's like
every regard. Yeah, it's B tier.
It's B tier. It's B tier.
Now.
I hate these people. I hate these people so freaking much. I don't even know what anything was being said right there, but I hate these people so much. Hey, Cloud, these people have a 4.5 million sub channel. We can't gatekeep them.
It's time for Chainsaw Man.
Chainsaw Man. The start of this anime is honestly very depressing if we're gonna be honest. We're introduced to the main character in Denji and his chainsaw dog Pochita as he navigates through crumbling debt, which his father left behind after he died. When he ends up getting betrayed.
When he died, yeah, he died, guys. It was natural causes of what made him die.
By his employers who take a deal with like a zombie demon or zombie devil, and they end up killing Denji. Then, in a very sad scene, Pochita ends up giving him his life so that Denji can live through his. Basically wanting Denji to promise that he achieves his dreams as he's basically a backseat driver. Easily A tier.
Wait, where's Jeremy?
Yeah, I'll give it A. Not a huge fan of the Chainsaw Man anime. By the way, shout out Nagradol. I saw you guys raid over on Kick. I'm not a fan of the actual Chainsaw Man anime. I prefer the manga 100 times over 100 because the anime does some things that I'm not quite fond of, and I'm not super big on the animation style. So I'm not gonna sit here and glaze it. It's okay.
Jeremy? Just one.
None of this is funny. Why aren't we ranking the anime? Why are we doing these dumb little skits that are stupid? Come on, let's talk about the anime. Come on, guys.
Episode of Freerun, Jeremy! One episode of Freerun! You just need to watch Freerun. Everyone loves Freerun. Everyone loves Freerun, okay? Okay?
What's going on?
All right, Jeremy. We're on our last episode. 2024.
I mean, Freerun's okay. It's okay. I'm not a huge glazer of it. I see some of the qualities of it. I'm not going to sit here and say it's S or anything like that. I give it maybe upper B, low A. That's where I'm going to place it right now, even based off of the first episode. It's nothing to write home about. There's good qualities about it, but at the same time, it can easily go downhill.
How are we feeling?
This is way too over the top. This is insane. This is nightmarish. The fuck's wrong with you?
How are we feeling?
Frank Bazowski, I agree. Or Blazowisk, I always say your name wrong. There's parts of it that I do like. There's parts of it that I enjoy, but it's not it's not something I'm gonna sit over here and go like, oh my god, I can't believe Free Ren's a beautiful and amazing. No, there's good parts. Just okay for me.
All right, guys. The year is 2024.
The first episode
is
it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Yeah, it's a banger.
It's a banger.
It is gorgeous.
I'd say it's okay.
Just
to
look at.
The animation
is
insane.
Great. And same with like this background and set pieces. It's drawn perfectly. Free Ren, you know, we're getting towards the end of this list, but I don't really think anyone will have a problem with us saying that it's A tier. First episode.
Say upper B, lower A, somewhere around there. I don't think it's S tier. I don't. Or I don't even really think it's anywhere near as good as these guys are saying. Him freaking out like this, I highly disagree. It's not that great. It is okay at best. It can easily go downhill. It can easily be up there with the likes of Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood or One Piece and some of the greatest anime ever created. I'm not going to deny that. But it's not deserving of how much praise and love it is getting right now because we don't even know where it is going to go. I don't know if the manga is finished or what. It doesn't deserve it right now. It can easily fall apart. Attack on Titan exists. I'll say that again.
A tier?
Come on, A tier. Yeah. Get in there.
Solo leveling! Episode 1's mid, I'm sorry. Episode 2?
No, episode 1 is not mid. Episode 1 is actually really fucking good of solo leveling. Episode 1 is beautiful storytelling and really makes you feel for the characters. By the way, legendary scrub, $5. They're like women. They're more focused on themselves than the actual objective/subjective. Their testosterone is probably on par with Girl Scouts. I agree. They're really just idiotic. They're really idiotic. And when it comes to solo leveling, the first episode, I already know where they're putting it. The first episode is actually really beautiful. It 100% really makes you feel for the characters, and it hurts you to watch what happens. And then you get into episode 2, and you're like, what the F? How did this happen? That's the beauty of solo leveling.
That's where the juice potato.
Episode 2 and 3 are actually good. Season 1's a cliffhanger, bro. It draws you in for a cliffhanger.
Solo leveling was the last anime. We're done. We're done. Hey, me and Kate and Cole. It's time for our little dance. Cole, start the dance.
I don't give a shit about your dance. I'm skipping forward.
Hey, we're on the last anime.
2025. That's this year, and technically there might be an even better anime later in the year, but right now we're watching Sakamoto Days.
Sakamoto Days was fantastic. I loved every second of it, and I can't wait for the next season. I loved it. I also know where they're about to put this, and they're entirely wrong.
We are finally at current times, and the most popular anime of this year so far is Sakamoto Days, and the first episode was alright, I guess. Sorry to be anticlimactic, but it's just going in C tier. It's alright.
No, it's not. It's not C tier. Incredibly well done, incredibly well set up. You see this man as his partner's coming in, and I'm gonna be careful here in case somebody hasn't watched it. I'm just saying what happens in the first episode. This is the first episode. I'm not spoiling shit. This is the first episode. If you haven't seen it, that's on you. But you see bro here, okay? Bro here trying to find his old partner. Who's this? Who was this? Who's now this? Okay? He's trying to find him so that he could get a big payday. Because he knows that there's a big payday if he brings him in because the dude left. Okay? Whole beginning. And you see them build him up as this, as a badass killer, as a top tier nightmare killer. Okay? Capable of doing so much. And then he falls in love, has a family, gets a little, a little get out shop, like a gas station. I can't remember what it is, like one of those little grocery stores. He runs that with his family, and you see him do this, and then he becomes this fat dude. And you have the impression that because he's now fat, he's lost his edge. He's not capable of doing anything anymore. And then you see this fat dude right here kick the ass out of an entire gang of assassins. Full on drops them all without killing any of them because now he follows a new creed of no killing. That's not a C tier. This grabs you and makes you go like, okay, let's fucking go. This is top tier A. Top of A tier. 100%. 100%. You saying it's C tier really does tell me a lot about your actual capability of judging anime and judging actually characters itself. This really makes me sit down and look you dead in the eyes, and understand your capability of objectively looking at these animes and their storytelling. I know a lot of this is subjective. I get this, but I'm looking at you. I'm judging where you've been placing these things. And it really does inform me of what I need to know about you, that you're incapable of actual thought, of actual digesting of storytelling, and all you care about is pretty colors, pretty colors, pretty colors, action, 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 pretty colors, nothing else. Nothing else is what you guys care about.
All right, we just got done watching all of our anime, so now we're gonna decide what's the best anime first episode of the century. We're going first. It's gotta be
Attack on Titan, released in 2013.
Okay, me and Jeremy came to the decision that Tokyo
This is the gayest fucking thing I've seen right here.
Ghoul, released in 2015, has the best first episode of an anime ever.
All right, Aiden Caden, we'll choose.
Death Note in 2006.
Okay, now
These guys are retarded. These guys are retarded.
we're gonna all
Yeah, they did touch Gundam. They did touch Gundam. These guys glazed it, said it was amazing. Put it in a C tier. Put it in a C tier. Put it in a C tier. Loved every second of it. Put it in a C tier. Gundam. Gundam, one of the fathers of modern mecha animes. C tier. C tier.
debate what's the best first episode and come to an agreement of what is.
After much
You're not even telling us what the debating is. You're not even telling us what your guys' criteria were or what you guys liked. You're just rushing through this. You know, some of the most interesting parts of what this actual discussion would be. You're just skipping right through that. Okay, yeah, that's very informative, guys.
debate, we have come to the agreement that the best first episode of the century is Tokyo Ghoul.
No. Remember, all the anime that they judged, all these different animes, all these different storytellings, all these different aspects of character development based off of their first anime, Tokyo Ghoul. You got things like Demon Slayer right here, Cowboy Bebop, fucking threw Naruto up there. Berserk, that first episode of Berserk, so fucking fire. Sakamoto Days, My Hero Academia, Gundam, Cyborg 009. Yeah. The greatest one is Tokyo Ghoul, guys. The greatest first episode ever is Tokyo Ghoul. Fairy Tail. Trying to figure out who I can't remember the main character. It's escaping me right now. But you're trying to figure out Natsu. Trying to figure out who's Natsu, and then he shows up at the very fucking end. Yeah, showing off his Dragon Slayer abilities. Yeah, Fire Dragon Slayer. Yeah. Worse than Demon Slayer, guys. I'm not gonna sit here and look at this. This is all idiotic. This is all nightmarish. And yes, these guys have been getting flamed on frickin' Twitter all day long for this. Rightfully so, because they're stupid. They're idiotic. And again, I had this pulled up because just a reminder of the caliber of individuals we're dealing with.
Finally, Death Note is so beat. I was saying with him, Death Note, I used to hate anime my whole entire life. Until 2020, the first actual anime episode I ever watched was the first episode of Death Note. It was so good. Absolute masterclass, masterpiece. 3, 2, 1. S tier!
This is the level of judgment we're getting. People that never liked anime before. People that never liked anime until COVID. These are the people that are judging anime right now. These are the people that have a channel called The Anime Men, sitting at 4.5 million subscribers. These are the individuals that are judging anime in front of us. People that never liked anime before in their entire life. When it came to Dragon Ball, bro, I don't know if you saw this. The guys that judged Dragon Ball didn't know Goku ever had a tail. Never saw Goku with a tail before. This is pure death. And hey, they're also being called out right now. They are being called out, rightfully so, because they did tweet out about, hey, their big old episode here. We just ranked off the first episode, not the whole series, but not gonna lie, watching the vid back after watching some of the series, we definitely had horrendous takes. Awful, pure awful takes. Oh, but it keeps getting better because we got this one. honestly, we totally understand where people are coming from and why people are annoyed at us for the videos. From our perspective, though, we just rated the anime solely from a first episode standpoint and really haven't watched any of these older series before. Low-key, we agree that we came off way too disrespectful rather than being more critical. So that's our bad. However, some of the comments are taking it too far, like saying we aren't human. Well, you really aren't. You're Zoomers. And I'm just going to show you guys my favorite comment out of them all. It actually really did make me laugh. If I can find it again, because I was scrolling through here and it's probably escaped me by now. But one of my favorite ones that had that popped up was you guys aren't anime tourists. You're illegal aliens. That's what they were called. Yeah, they're illegal immigrants. They're just getting flamed left, right, and center. They're getting flamed, rightfully so. Because it doesn't matter what your excuses are, okay? It doesn't matter if your excuses, well, we only judged it off the first episode. You guys were disrespectful across the board to so many progenitors of actual anime, okay? So much of what you guys said was horrendous. And they are being caught right now of actually deleting tweets. Because I went over to their actual Twitter account and I couldn't find half the tweets they're saying right now. I couldn't find this one or the other one. They're all just disappearing. They're all going bye-bye. They're trying their hardest to hide any of the actual criticism that's being levied their way right now because they understand how atrocious this entire video is, and it shows people just who they truly are. They aren't actual anime fans. They are tourists. They are 110% tourists, fake anime fans, fake people that only got popular because, well, they have the Zoomer mindset and they focused in on shorts over actual videos. They focused in on other things over actual video content. That's what got them famous. That's what got them popular. All of this instead of anything else. Hell, I can see what made people want to watch this right here. It's pretty freaking easy. But when I scroll through your entire channel right now, and I am flaming you, one anime hater versus 20 anime fans, you guys aren't fans. You're not. You're nowhere near fans. You don't even care about the actual thing that you guys are talking about the entire time. You're only famous because, hey, you do stupid Zoomer shit and you put out brain rot the entire time. But that's what I have on this one. God damn, this hurt to watch. And I hope I don't get copyrighted that much. You degrade writers and artists like Toyoto and Oda and many others. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They just degrade them. They treat them like their content isn't that great. And then when it came to content that they knew, content that they liked, by the way, content that they raved about, when it came to stuff like that, they were like, oh my God, this is amazing. This is fantastic. Oh my God. When it came to stuff prior, some of the earlier stuff, they were like, well, that's Looney Tune level shit. I can't even understand it. Oh my God. When it came to Inuyasha, remember what was their criticism of Inuyasha? We couldn't find a dubbed version in English, so we're watching one in Spanish. It's bad. That was their whole entire argument there. And I'll say it, I think One Piece has a better opening than freaking Tokyo Ghoul. Tokyo Ghoul has a great opening episode. One Piece is still better. 100 times better. Gundam, brilliant storytelling, brilliant development. Makes you really wonder what the hell's going on there. Holy crap, this kid's being thrown into the brink of war right now. C tier. I have never felt more awful about my generation than I have watching this entire fucking video. I legitimately am gobsmacked that these people exist this way. That these people are the way that they are. We fucked up there for the anime sect. Yeah, remember when it came to remember when it was Astro Boy, when they were trying to watch Astro Boy, they typed in the name of Astro Boy via its actual Japanese name, okay? They went in there and typed in Tetsuwan Atom, okay? And they kept popping up Astro Boy. And they were like, no, that's Astro Boy. That's not Tetsuwan Atom. Kept popping up Astro Boy. Did it 3 times. And they were like, oh, Tetsuwan Atom is Astro Boy. You should know that shit. 4.5 million subscriber channel. You should know that shit. That's not a little screw up. You should know that shit. Your whole channel's based on anime, and you didn't know that? You didn't know that? You're failures. Utter failures. I agree, Frank. Anime Z does need to do better. My generation needs to do 1,000 times better. They didn't even try. If they wanted to there are many sites for that and can be found with the lowest of efforts. Yeah, they didn't even try. Half that shit they watched off YouTube. They even admitted it. Half that shit they watched off YouTube. Why didn't you go to like Crunchyroll? I know Crunchyroll is bad, but you guys have those like pro channels. You guys are one of these people that should be praising this shit. Praising Crunchyroll. Why did you go there? Biggest freaking... Obviously, you guys were watching off your freaking computers the entire time. Plenty of access to no sites. Why didn't you go there? Why? Didn't even do the bare fucking minimum on any of this shit. Didn't even try. Bros, you don't even deserve any of the praise. Maybe you could appreciate the medium beyond slop reaction and surface level observation. Maybe you could have done some research. Oh, no way, no way. I'm seeing this. I could see where you're going with this, but again, it's better to make response. We have Discord leaks. This is one of them. I don't know who it is, but this is what they're saying right now. This is their excuse for why they're getting beat up on.
Okay, it's not gonna like ruin our career. We didn't talk to minors. We don't like do anything truly.
This is easily going to ruin your career, guys. This is easily going to ruin your career because there's a lot of people looking at you right now, seeing what you guys said and did, seeing how you treated some of the previous animes out there, and seeing how you treated modern anime that you guys were openly saying you know a whole lot about. This is actually going to ruin your guys' career because it openly tells people that you're not actually anime fans, you're just tourists.
Really disrespectful. At the end of the day, we kind of just put anime in F tier that people really like. And if they think we're disrespecting the medium because we put their favorite show in F, you know, based off of first episode, then that's okay. Like maybe we did, honestly. Maybe we should try to appreciate older anime more. But yeah, it's not.
No, it's not just that. You did disrespect all of anime. You treated the progenitors of modern anime like total trash. You treated Astro Boy like it was a joke, like it was pure garbage. Yeah, people are rightfully pissed off with you. You are rightfully getting called out right now, and you are rightfully being shown as the, I'll say it, grifters that you are.
Not gonna ruin our career.
No, it will.
And it's just a learning experience, you know.
No. People are going to be calling you out for
one of the worst things
time.
that the video also.
Oh, well, what are we hearing here? Okay, here's another one.
One of the worst things that the video also flopped. Like, the video's not doing good at all. So it's like a triple bad. So if it like banged really hard and was doing super well, and then it was getting hate, I would be like, okay, like that's normal. But this one like didn't do very well at all, and it's just 1000% hate, if that makes sense. So
yeah. Oh, so the video didn't do well. We're just getting hate. That's the worst part. Yeah, because it's a shit video. Pure garbage. Utter garbage. Adam, you're even getting censored on Restream, so you're getting very, very, very spicy. You're just crying right now because people are treating you like shit. Astro Boy, Gundam, One Piece, Dragon Ball. Bros, they came out here and said, I didn't know Goku had a tail. I'd never seen that before. That's basic level anime knowledge. Basic. Bottom of the rung anime knowledge. Goku, anybody, anywhere, and you say, I didn't know Goku had a tail. Any anime fan would look at you and go like, you're calling yourself an anime fan? That's basic knowledge. Why the fuck would Gohan have a fucking tail? Why would Vegeta have a tail? Why would Raditz have well, I didn't know Goku had a tail. I don't know. Yeah, your career is fucking toast right now. I'm gonna say it. Your career is toast. You didn't know basic shit. Some of the easiest shit you didn't know. And by the way, hail Tim, I see you, buddy. Everything I like about anime, I like when it was a garden, but now everything I like about anime is graveyard, and the young people that like what I like see what I like as a museum. I agree. I agree. They treat what came before like trash. Like it's not even worth watching. It's like, oh, it's a bunch of boomer shit. Even the people who don't watch Shonen slop know what Saiyans are. Yeah. But Cloud, I would have to agree with you, but the problem is Cloud, even in Dragon Ball Super Broly movie, Broly has a tail. He has a tail. Why would Broly have a tail if he's a Saiyan? That's basic knowledge. It doesn't work. You can't sit here and say, I never knew Goku had a tail. That you can't say that. You literally can't. I see Hail Weasel. Oh, I know this troll. I do it all the time. The only good anime is Ghost in the Shell, except I don't have a YouTube channel about anime. Shut up. Get up. So they're only judging the top-rated anime of each year, of the years. And it's like, but even when it came to Sakamoto Days, you shat on it, and it was like, you not interesting enough for you? Like, the actual storytelling is top tier. Even in that first fucking episode, you guys didn't even treat freaking My Hero Academia with the respect that it deserved. And you're like, oh, well, it's this. And you got the entirety of My Hero Academia's first episode wrong. Everything about My Hero Academia's first episode, you got wrong. Like, the actual facts of the matter. You said, well, then, out of the blue at the very end, All Might encourages as the inspiration for Midoriya to become a hero. No, he was always the inspiration for Midoriya to become a hero. He was always Midoriya's #1 hero. He always looked up to All Might. It wasn't until the very end when All Might saw the true hero aspect of Midoriya. And he looked at Midoriya and said, yes, you can become a hero. There is a way for you to become a hero. You got all that wrong. And that's modern anime, by the way. All the older anime is old and outdated and gross, so it's trash. These gays ass. Actually, Cloud, that's what they were doing. Take note. When it came to Astro Boy, they were like, this is Looney Tunes trash. This is Looney Tunes trash. They didn't even try to do the basic thing of watch 3 episodes. It wouldn't shock me, Legendary Scrub. It wouldn't shock me if they just used GPT. Like, this is atrocious. This is totally atrocious and easily could get them... They can lose everything based off this. Like, when you sit there and say, I didn't even like anime. I didn't even like anime until I saw this in 2020. And again... Let me see. They get invited. They go to Anime Expo. They're showing off that they literally went to Anime Expo, guys. They went to Anime Expo. I'm showing this off. They went to Anime Expo. See, it's Anime Expo. Go time with the anime men. Guess whose tweet this is? Guess where this is actually coming from. Viz Media tweeted this out. Viz Media tweeted this out, and they reposted it. You're getting promoted by Viz Media and you don't know basics about anime. Don't disagree with you, Adam. I don't. And I'm still looking through this. They're deleting tweets right now. They're 100% deleting tweets. Because we see it right here, okay? I know this is a screenshot. This tweet is from 405, just the other day. Anime Man _ checkmark. Anime Man _ scrolling down through replies. Nothing. October 14th, August 22nd, August 15th. They've deleted so many tweets right now. They're on a tweet deletion spree right now. It's insane how many tweets they are deleting right now. You don't delete that many tweets. There's so many tweets that you guys have deleted right now. We can even see, like, I can go back. What was that other tweet that they did? This tweet right here, same account, September 3rd, 2025. Where is it? Where is it? I don't see it. I don't see it. I don't see it. Actually, all I see is August 22nd. All your tweets are gone, guys. Where is it? Hey, but their careers aren't over. Their careers aren't doomed. No, Dermy. There's a difference between you saying you didn't really like anime and you hated anime until 2020. He said he hated anime. He said it. He said it. These guys are incredibly cooked right now. If you aren't scared of potentially losing everything, you're not deleting tweets. You're not deleting tweets. If you're scared that you're not going to lose everything, you're not going to go out there and delete a bunch of tweets. Deleting tweets shows proof that you're scared. You are scared of losing everything right now. It's insane. It's insane how terrified they are right now. And it's pretty fucking obvious. It's pretty fucking obvious. This is more than just, oh my god, I didn't like a few anime episodes and I don't like a few theories here or there. No, you disrespected an entire medium. It is doomed, Dermy, because the amount of shit flying at them is increasing day by day. Yeah. Oh yeah. Rightfully so. I'm gonna say it. Rightfully so. I don't normally come out here and demand people like get in trouble or anything like that. No, these people don't deserve their career. Like I've looked through them, and I know a bunch of other people have looked through them. The only reason they became popular is because of shorts. That's the only reason they became popular. Everything else they've done is total garbage, total shit. There's nothing of actual value here. They disrespected every anime genre ever. Yes, they disrespected Gundam. They glazed Gundam. They said how wonderful Gundam is. And they still gave it a C. You treated what came prior as total trash. Your judgment of Inuyasha was based off of one with Spanish, and you're like, well, I didn't really even understand it, so I didn't even try. You openly say you're watching this stuff at 2x speed. We see your reactions through it. One of you guys put your hands down your fucking pants and looked like you were jerking your dick. But when it came to the shit that you really, really liked and already watched all the way through, you were like, yeah! You're right, Adam. We do show more love for our anime in a single episode of Anime Odyssey that comes out once a month. These guys put out a video every Monday. We show more love and appreciation between me and Adam when we talk about a single anime. A single anime. I hate the fact that on my Berserk collection back there, I don't have all the Ultimate Editions. I stare at that. I keep my Tokyo Ghoul thing, even though I hate Season 2 and Season 3, is because I still have respect for Season 1. It goes fucking downhill, but I still like I still like season 1. That's why I keep it. I have my Yu-Gi-Oh right there, obviously, because Kaiba's fucking based. I have all my Gundam up there. You can kind of see my Piccolo, my Frieza. You can kind of see it. Hell, if I turn my head, I have a black and white Usopp. I can never remember his name, but the Stone Hashira. Diablo. You can see more Gundam. You can see Rengoku. You can see I'll show more love for anime every day. And these people, 4.5 million subs, didn't even do bare fucking minimum. Bro, the dude put his hand down his fucking pants. I swear to God. That was time lapse as well, so that's going by fast. He had his hand in his pants for a good chunk of time there. He was jerking his dick. Clinton Housh, Anime Odyssey, you all give pros and cons, not just saying first episode, bro, Hugh. Yeah. Over on Anime Odyssey, Adam and I, once a month, again, usually last week, we need to find a day to do it if we're not going to pre-record it. It might have to be Sundays. I don't know. We'll have to work that all out. But Adam and I, we talk about anime because we love anime. We love anime so fucking much. We'll watch it. Adam and I have had debates on anime that we love and dislike. We've both had different ones. I'm a little bit more pro Angel Beats than Adam is. I like Angel Beats. Adam doesn't. We've actually talked about this. We've had these discussions. Yes, we agree on a lot too. Attack on Titan being one of them. One Piece being one that, we debate here and there. We have different opinions here or there. Usopp's one of the main ones. But, Adam and I do this all the time. Something that we love. 90 Days? Yeah, 90 Days. I loved 90 Days. I still love 90 Days. He hated it. He hated 90 Days. I loved every second of it. And I'll still watch 90 Days again. I still will. But that's because we truly love the medium. We truly care about it. And we're diving in deeper than just shonen stuff, okay? I don't just watch shonen stuff. I do watch other things. Gundam isn't shonen. Gundam is its own unique genre that has gone downhill and still hits me right in my core. But we watch other stuff. I was giving more love and appreciation to Solo Leveling than these guys were. Which is insane. Some of the anime that they were even like saying good things about, I was like, no, you guys are hitting this entirely wrong. Like, even One Piece. They were like, well, One Piece gets better the more you watch of it. Yeah, it does. You know what? I'll agree slightly there. Guess what? That the first episode is still a banger, especially when you give it a second watch after you watched more One Piece. When you watch basically to time skip and you go back and maybe rewatch it, you understand more of the depth there. You understand more of the storytelling there. When you watch all of like One Piece, all over 1,000 couple episodes, minus the filler. Actually, it's probably more like 800 some episodes minus the filler because there's a lot of filler. But when you do that and you go back and you see that first episode, you're like, wait, no. Luffy's a person that pushes people to dreams and frees people. He's the liberator. He liberated Kobe right away. That's an actual really good storytelling, and it's how Oda is. It perfectly shines what Oda has done with One Piece. It's that first episode. Granted, the manga does differently because the first chapter in the manga minus chapter 0 is actually the Shanks part, but that's besides the point. That actually goes more into Oda's storytelling, where it actually works a little bit better in the manga, where chapter 1 is all about Shanks and then chapter 2 goes into Helvita. So you get a form of storytelling that Oda really loves, which is the parallels. You get this side and then this side, so you always see like the two different aspects of it all. That's an Oda storytelling method. There's about 100 episodes of OP filler. There's a little bit more than you would expect, Adam. Fun fact, almost all of Ace and Alabasta is filler. It's actually all filler. and not canon. The only part that is canon is Ace showing up to hand Luffy his Viver card. That's about it. Everything else was not canon. And it is technically filler. Which is weird. Luffy the Sun God? That's right. I was trying to figure this out real quick, bro, because they censored out, you know, Nika for you, and I was like, no, they did not. They didn't. You didn't say what I think you said. No, they can't. They actually did censor out Nika. That's an actual thing right now. 96 through 103 episodes are filler. I just looked it up. Makes sense. Most of Long Ring Longland is filler, for example. Like, there's actually only a few Davy back fights, so then the rest of it is actually filler. Oh, you censored the K's? Oh. I thought they did. I was about to say, no way are they censoring Nika. No fucking way are they doing that. And like some of the people don't understand, like, the beauty. In retrospect, looking back at Long Ring Longland, which is the Foxy arc, which I'm not a fan of Foxy. I'm not. The importance of Foxy is predominantly the Davy back fight and establishing that. But the other aspect of Foxy's fight is what it does to Usopp. And it begins planting the seeds of Usopp wanting to flee, like becoming very disrespectful to Luffy when Luffy's just ready to like ditch the Going Merry. That actually is what planted those seeds of Usopp showing the disrespect to Luffy. Because he viewed what Luffy was doing, like being just nonchalant about potentially losing crew members, as like this whole like motive that he'll just throw anybody away. He'll throw Usopp away. And then also there's this other aspect of Usopp not feeling like he's a part of the crew and not being able to live up to what all the other members can do, you know, like being able to use weather abilities, being able to doesn't have any devil fruit powers, isn't some sort of monstrous individual with powerful kicks. He's just a normal dude, so you end up seeing that also leads to him wanting to run away. I actually agree there, Adam. I was not expecting 96 to 103 filler episodes. I thought there was a little bit more. Granted, they do start, like, at the beginning, they were making some of the filler episodes a little bit harder to deduce and figure out what's what. Like, almost all of Ace. Ace wasn't really there in Alabasta. He was only there later. And he was there for, like, part of a chapter. And that's about it. But you have a bit, when you watch the anime, you're like, no, Ace was there the whole time. No, he's not, actually. Actually, almost every episode with Ace is filler. But you need that last episode with Ace, essentially. You think you understand how One Piece fans feel? It's like telling the story of your best homie to your new homie? Yeah. I don't fully disagree. One Piece is a beautiful anime that I highly suggest people to get into. Storytelling on par with, like, Tolkien. And by the way, I didn't know this. Oda's actually a huge fan of Tolkien. He's a huge fan of Tolkien. He uses a lot of Tolkien references. A lot of Tolkien references. He also, another thing, and you start noticing this a little bit more, Adam. Another thing that Oda like really takes into like his like creative style is like some of the people that he looks up to, which I don't remember all of them. I know he likes I don't remember if he like, it was a Japanese creator who did do anime. Japanese for Disney's Japanese that we say is a lot for fuck, I can't think what it is. Why am I blanking on it? I need to look it up. Spirited Away. I'm trying to remember the Ghibli. Miyamoto? Miyazaki. Miyazaki. So like, yeah, Miyazaki. So Miyazaki was one of the inspirations for Oda, and you can see that. But the other two inspirations, he has 4 main ones, but the 2 other ones that I can remember off the top of my head, and you'll actually see, like, you'll start noticing it a little bit more. Quentin Tarantino and fuck, he helped make Wednesday, Nightmare Before Christmas. Tim Burton. Yeah, I had to look it up. I'm awful with names, but Quentin Tarantino and Tim Burton are, along with Miyazaki, are like some of his big inspirations. And once you realize that and you look back at some of like his character designs and things like that, you can see it. Especially Tim Burton during Thriller Bark. You can really see it there. It's all over the place during Thriller Bark. That's when he's just going, oh yeah, I'm gonna go full Tim Burton. And it's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's one of the best parts of fucking One Piece is how Oda just showed. One, he does fantastic storytelling, all while at the same time showing you what he loves. Showing you some of his own inspirations. And when you go like, oh my god, he likes Quentin Tarantino, I can actually see some of his Tarantino moments. And I'd never realized that actually Sanji was based off Mr. Pink from Reservoir Dogs. That was actually the inspiration. So then you go like, oh my god, I knew he liked Tarantino. I didn't know that. And then when you find it out, it's like, yeah, this is all piecing together, and you're starting to see more of that. And when you start noticing that, you start seeing it more, and it's so fucking cool. So fucking cool. And then finding out that he was also a huge Tolkien fan and took some inspiration from Tolkien, references from Tolkien, I'm like, I need to find all these references. I need to find all these references. And I'm going off on this right now, okay? I'm going off on this whole anime weeb moment. And you want to know what it's starting to remind me? I still do better fucking anime content than Anime Man. I'm sitting here geeking out over all sorts of different aspects of fucking anime right now. And the Anime Men channel can't hold a fucking light to me. Can't have any of these sort of storytelling, character-driven, focused discussions. Hell, even when the one guy goes like, well, yeah, Attack on Titan looks pretty, but it's a dookie. Will you be able to explain why it's dookie? Can you sit here and tell me why it's dookie? Please. I would like you to, because I agree with you, but can you actually articulate why it's dookie? Jeremy the Bars in hell, yeah. Japan to make anime for all of God of War. Ooh, that would be good. All you have to do is take like the cutscenes and maybe add a few scenes here, but just do it in an anime style. Just have Japan do it. Don't have America touch it. We'll fuck it up. We will. War of the Rohirrim is evidence of that. War of the Rohirrim. Do they really? I'm still over here on the Anime Man channel. The fuck you doing here? Streamed 1 month ago, ranking the biggest aura farmers in history. Jesus Christ, they do streams. Like, god damn you! I hate these people. I hate these fucking people. Oh my god, I hate you fuckers. Your entire content is based off going on TikTok. And you can tell by how they're doing their streams right here. See, it's portrait. All the portrait are TikTok streams. That's all it is. All they do is TikTok streams. All their whole entire style is TikTok. They're all based on fucking TikTokers. You're on a timeout from X because of these ass clowns, says Alpha Omega. Oh, please tell me if you can DM me some of the things that you've been seeing. I would love it, because we're gonna this topic ain't going anywhere. We're bringing this back tomorrow night because I'm so fucking. I'm livid. I'm livid still. Like, I understand that there's good moments where you can say aura farmer because it's a joke. It's a meme. You go like, yeah, I'm aura farming right now. But if you say, oh my god, these are history's greatest aura farmers. No. I'll do it as a meme when I'm trying to show off and be like, yeah, I'm better than you, you know, something like that. But you can't do shit for another 12 hours. Alpha Omega, let me when you can do stuff again, DM me what got you in trouble and some of the things that you were seeing, because I know for a fact there's more out there on the fucking on these anime fuckers. I'm so fucking pissed. I'm not even pulling my fucking punches on this thing. I know I should be pulling my punches. I'm not. I fucking... And I know it makes me sound jealous. They'll mass report me for hate speech. Come at me, bros. You guys are all fucking cowards anyways. Deleting fucking tweets. You're deleting fucking tweets right now. Half of you guys can't even do basic fun understanding of anime or manga. You guys are all fucking cowards. I do a harder job. I do a better job at deducing anime and talking about anime than all of you guys on a 4.5 million channel. And I'm tiny. You guys are some of the most retarded figs out there. This is what a man has. I don't even know what the fuck's name. I'm so dead inside when it comes to these figs. I'm so dead inside when it comes to these retards. So fucking dead. So fucking dead. Afro dude is a Vosh fan? Oh, god damn it. Oh, is a Destiny fan? Oh, that explains a lot, actually. They're all retarded. I'm a nerd like DBZA, Piccolo says. Yeah. Nerd! I'll admit, bro, sometimes, because when I deal at my day job, I have to deal with like big numbers. So like I have to deal with 24,000 some, and I have to subtract like 500, and sometimes like that's just an example. I don't have to do this all the time, but like I have to deal with big increments of numbers. So depending on that, sometimes I do have to use a calculator for like basic math, like basic addition, subtraction. But it's like I'm working with such large numbers, I kind of need it just so I can make sure I'm following my math right, and so I can go faster. Because if I'm sitting there just struggling with the math in front of everybody, I could get in trouble because I'm not going fast enough. So now they're probably using a freaking calculator to figure out what 2 + 2 is. I'll say that. You get your bearded kami pedos confused. I agree. It's easy. It's easy, Alpha Omega. Hey, Samuel, how you doing? Like PMs? Oh, well. Like when we're talking math problems, like me, myself, at my day job, usually it's not that big of a deal. Like I can do it normally, but if I've done like a lot, because I have to do, it comes in via pounds, but you always have to convert it to tons. So I always have that little issue like, hey, I need this many tons. So that's 2,000 pounds. So I have to constantly do those conversions. So then it's just a whole lot easier sometimes to pull out the calculator and do the basic math there. Because I have to go fast. I can do it. It's just sometimes like when you get those, like when you get like multiple 2,500, whatever. And again, just throwing numbers out there. But if it's like, okay, so I have 450 pounds over here, or and I'm missing 500 over here, and you're having to like just merge everything together all at once. The calculator's just easier. And then before I was leaving today, I at work, it's about accuracy, so I can understand. Yeah. And at work, before I was leaving, I had to do some tote jobs. And the goal of a tote job is try to get it as close to 2,000 as possible. Okay? Try to get it as close to 2,000 pounds as possible. You're not going to, very rarely, you're going to hit it at actually 2,000 pounds. So you have to then write down all those different weights and then add them up all at the end. So if you have like 2018, 1999, 1980, like all these different numbers, yeah, just pull that calculator out and do it. Don't just sit there and try to do it in your head. Just go. Accuracy is important here. How did they get over 1 million subs, you ask, Alpha Omega? Well, that's actually easy. They're TikTokers. They use shorts. That's the algorithm they weaponized. That's that entire system that they were using. That's how they did it. They're not anime normies, they're anime terrorists. No. What they are is they're anime illegal immigrants. That's what they are. There's no other way around it. That's what they are. That's almost as heavy as Beardo. Beardo's not that heavy. Yeah, bros, they were fucking judging the first episode of anime while on TikTok. And again, one of them started jerking off. I'm not getting around this. One of them started jerking off. I'm gonna see if I can find that moment again. Not because I want to watch him jerk off. It's just because, like, you're not. No. Right here. Okay, I just found it. Bro's jerking off
in
here.
Kamina, which is located beneath the surface in some tunnel. Eventually, both of the main characters discover a way out through the help of a...
Look at that. You're not just scratching there. This is time lapse. You can see they're speeding this up. You had your hand down your pants for far too long there, buddy. You were jerking off. And you're on your fucking phone. You're literally calling somebody right now. And you're supposed to be judging an anime. God damn, I fucking hate these guys. I fucking hate these guys. Well, I mean, he's watching Gurren Lagann, and let's be fair here. Mako's hot. Is it Mako? Whatever. The girls in there are hot. They know the jiggles. 4.5 million subs with reactions like those that make me think there's some farming going on. Wouldn't shock me. Oh, dude, there's so many very gay moments that were going on there. Wrapping each other around, like holding on to each other, being kind of very gay. Tell you about this fish in the background? That's the Trumpy trout. I love my Trumpy trout. My Trumpy trout is good. We really should be meaner to new anime fans back in the 90s and early 2000s, knowing how... Yeah, I don't disagree. Yoko, you effing tourist. Adam, shut up. You know I'm bad at names. Just a gay orgy? Probably. Although he was watching anime male characters, so he was getting off on the male characters. I mean, it was Gurren Lagann. It was Gurren Lagann. It was Gurren. And again, that's my Trumpy trout. I love my Trumpy trout. Especially when I talk about something political and I can point it and go like, our Orange King trout. I love my Trumpy trout. Her name is Yoko Kurama. Yeah, I know. Who's Adam? The only Adam I know is Vets Talking. That's Renaissance Nerd Adam. Vets Talking Adam is gay Adam. I know there's different. Did I finish Stargate? Sam, you're going in timeout for a little bit. Yeah, shut up. Who asked you, Sam? Who asked you, Sam? Who asked you, Sam? Did you finish One Piece? Huh? Did you finish One Piece? Vets Talking's gay? I mean, have you seen some of the things Vets Talking Adam does? Have you seen some of the things that he's put out there? Bro's a little frou-frou. Okay? Bro's a little frou-frou. I love the dude, but he's a little frou-frou. He's a little, you know. Ari Fureta. I don't think I have. I don't. If you have told me about that one, I have forgot about it. Not yet, you haven't, but you will. Well, I'm in the same boat, Sam. I'm in the same boat. I should have bought one FOMO on the Trumpy Trout. Bro, I saw the Trumpy Trout and it's like, I had to buy it. I had to buy it. I had to fucking buy that thing. It's so ridiculous. I love it. I love Trumpy Trout. It's so stupid. Plus, again, whenever I see anybody out there, okay, whenever I see anybody out there bitching about stuff, I go like, our orange trout king is what made them so mad. I can actually point to it. It's why I love it so much. Ari Fioretta is okay, more modern. Okay. You're starting One Piece at the end of the month, says Ohm, bro. Do it. Do it. He does hang out a lot with that twink. Alpha Omega, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now. Adam was in a hot tub alone with that man. They filmed it. It was a stream. They took pictures of it. It was a thing that happened. And please clip this out and send it to him. Tell him I'm calling him gay still, because he can easily call me fat, because I do miss that dude. I don't know how many of you guys were around, but like Vets Talking Adam was a part of like Ball Busters and stuff like that for a good chunk of time. He didn't really have a falling out. We just grew to two different directions. That's pretty much all it was. I'm over here, he's over there. That's pretty much all it was. I do miss him. I do miss that, bro. Good friend. Really good friend. For all of its multiple seasons. Oh, bro. Are you talking about One Piece? Oh, there are like decent moments where, hey, I finished this. I can take a little break, come back. You know, you can do that. East Blue's the longest one, and you might want to take a break after that, but don't. There are times when you can take a break. Gay Adam rarely does anything anymore. Even his ghost hunting channel lacks. Oh, I'm sorry. I do know he's been dealing with some stuff. Like I reached out recently, so I do miss him. He's been dealing with some serious stuff. I do need to hit him up again. So he has had some stuff on the background. He has had some stuff in the background, so I need to hit him up again. He is doing better though, so I do care. Okay, I care. I care. He was a good he's a good buddy of mine. Dressrosa has become a freaking chore. Dressrosa is not the chore, Sam. The chore becomes Zoe. God, I'm not a fan of Zoe. There's some really good parts in Zoe, but I'm not a fan of Zoe. And then Whole Cake Island. Granted, there's a really good fight towards the end of Whole Cake Island. Karakuri. That's a good fight. And then you get into Wano, which I love Wano. Wano was a beautiful, beautiful arc. Really good art style, animation. Storytelling is really good, but Wano, Adam and I disagree with this. Wano drags a lot. And it does become really hard. First part of Whole Cake is mad. Yeah, I agree. Once you look back at it, though, you're like, you know what? It's pretty good. Wano in general, Wano becomes hard because it's really, really, really long. And they break it up into 3 parts. That's how long it is. They actually do like, hey, end of Act 1, end of Act 2, end of Act 3. And then even when watching through Wano, they start being even more bastards about it. And they start throwing in filler arcs. Like filler stories here or there. And then they do the whole Chopper, hey, recap moment. Shut up. Just keep going forward. Stop with the shit. Water 7 piss you off, Samuel? You're insane. You're insane, Samuel. I fucking love Water 7. I love Water 7. Okay. It's 2:31. Oh, bro, this is what I'm gonna say with the openings. Okay? Because when they were first doing the translations and stuff, a lot of it for kids was bad, but it doesn't have the actual like good openings. I don't know when they start changing the opening in the anime, because I'm still rewatching through Alabasta right now. And they do one opening, then two openings, and you just skip them. Like, once you watch them once or twice, you just start skipping them, because it's like, I've seen this opening so many fucking times. So many times. Luffy should have killed Usopp on the goddamn beach. Nah. Usopp was being disrespectful to Luffy, I'll 100% say that. But there's also reasons why Usopp was acting the way he was. Several reasons. Oh, you haven't seen... Alpha Mega, you're still in East Blue. You haven't seen any of the greatest episodes. By the way, I do like that, because that's Usopp's storyline. That's, Kuro. That's during the Black Cats. And then that guy, the Michael Jackson guy, comes back. Kuro doesn't. I would like him to come back, though. Kind of curious. I had this pointed out to me, though, when it comes to Usopp. One of the best parts about Usopp's character is he's a stand-in for you. He has no real special capabilities. He's a good sniper, and he has some abilities here or there, but in the grand scheme of things, he's not really that powerful. He's just normal. He literally is just normal, so he's that stand-in for you. No, his reasoning is because during Long Land, two reasons. One is what I just said, like, he isn't capable. He doesn't feel like he's capable. That's why he's starting to have this animosity towards a lot of the other crew when he's really just weak and everything like that. Simultaneously, during Long Land, he became very annoyed with Luffy because Luffy was just willing to throw away crew members during the Davy Back fights. He looked at Luffy and said that, oh my god, you're just willing to throw us away. And Usopp looked at the Going Merry as a crew member. So when Luffy said, hey, we need to get a new ship, he viewed it as full-fledged just Luffy not caring about his crew. That was a moment for Usopp. That was a huge moment for Usopp. That's why he did what he did. What up, Derm? Taking a break from Hive Lord hunting and Helldivers. Ooh, oh god, I kind of want to go back to Helldivers. Sam, you're just saying he sucks just to bother me. I know this about you, okay? I know this. I know you. Arlong beating Nami at a circus type setting. That might have been Buggy, not Arlong, but Arlong doesn't do a circus setting. He has Arlong Park. Sunny over Mary. Adam. I like the Mary a lot. I kind of agree with you. I don't like the figurehead on the Sunny, but I do agree with you. Sunny's better than the Mary. There's a lot of good parts about the Mary, but the Sunny is better. Sunny is 100% better. I need to start wrapping it up. I need to start wrapping it up. Yeah, Arlong's he's a fishman. And I said this a few weeks ago. I'll say this again. When I first was watching One Piece, back when it was a 4Kids dub, I was not interested in it. I wasn't having fun. It was bad. It was bad. Just awful. Awful. I could have swore Arlong had a fish fruit. Yeah, Buggy is a good character. He's a really good character, and he starts getting even better as time goes on, Samuel. Krillin is the true winner in all of Dragon Ball because he bagged the baddie and is living happily ever afterlife. Well, as happily as he can. Happy as he can. I need convincing not to install Helldivers. I need serious levels of convincing right now. You think the 4Kids dub did give him fruit? They might have given him a fruit. And for the longest time, I thought he had fish powers or shark powers. For the longest time. Listen, Adam, Bulma is good. Bulma is good. 18 though. 18. Have a good night, Samuel. Have a good night, buddy. I think I'd take 18 over Bulma. I think I'd take 18 over Bulma. Bulma's up there, but I think I'd take 18. I think I would. I'm really fighting the urge to get back into Helldivers. Remember what they did. 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 Remember how poorly they treated their fan base. And but Helldivers is so fun. You might be correct there, Alpha Omega. I don't remember everything they did, but it could be like I've seen some of the 4Kids, like what they did, like what they censored and changed, but I don't remember all the 4Kids. I do somewhat remember the opening that the 4Kids gave it, the One Piece rap, and I kind of want to listen to that again. I mean, I remember that one on, bro. At least I'm not the first one to die. Krillin! Too soon. Let me see. Can I find the four? It's probably copyrighted to hell. Probably copyrighted to hell. One Piece 4Kids opening. This is probably tomorrow. Log in and level Reaper. I am gonna level Reaper tomorrow. That's my plan. I need to start playing Helldivers. I bought it, haven't gotten into it. Helldivers developers are just, dude, like my biggest complaints with Helldivers outside of like their community managers and people like that and all those atrocious individuals, the biggest problem is they kept locking like the best guns behind actually buying them, and then they constantly started changing guns around, and it was just a money pit. That's my biggest problem with it. Do I want to? Fuck it, I'm going to do this. I'm probably going to get copyrighted. I'm going to do this. I completely forgot this. I'm listening to this right now. They have Kaiba's voice actor doing this.
There's a man named Gold Roger who was king of the pirates. He had fame, power, and wealth beyond your wildest.
I'm listening to Kaiba say this. All I have is Kaiba from Yu-Gi-Oh! Saying this to me right now. It's so fucking insane.
Dreams. Before they hung him from the gallows, these were the final words he said.
My fortune is yours for the taking. But
God damn. God damn, I can't believe I'm remembering all this. It's coming back to me. It's so bad, but it's beautiful. Adam's out. Adam's out. I'm gonna do this and I'm gonna wrap up. I'm gonna do this for as long as I can until I get copyrighted. I'm probably gonna get copyrighted for this.
But you'll have to find it first. I left everything.
You don't hear Brock? Oh, yeah, that's right. Kaiba and Brock had the same voice actor, didn't they? The moment you said that, it's like, oh, I also hear Brock. I was hearing Kaiba that whole time.
Thing I own in one piece.
Ever since, pirates from all over the world set sail for the Grand Line, searching.
Shit, now I have both of them saying it. Thank you, Cloud. Thank you.
For One Piece, the treasure that would make their dreams come true.
Yo!
Don't give it up, Lupe.
God damn, this is so awful. This is so awful. This is so bad. Oh yeah, he did also voice James. I forgot about that. This is so bad.
Don't give it up, Zolo. Don't give it up now, man.
Wait, did they say Zolo? Please tell me they said Zolo, not Zoro. Because they changed his name, actually. They did change Zoro's name to Zolo because of fears of copyright.
Give it up, Zolo.
They did say Zolo. They said Zolo.
Don't give it up now, man. Don't give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up, give it up.
Here's how the story goes. We find out by the treasure.
This is so bad. This is so fucking bad. This is atrocious right now.
In the grand line, there's no doubt. The pirate whose eye is on it, he'll sing. I'll be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
This is so fucking bad. I remember why I hated this. This is one of the big reasons why I hated the One Piece fucking anime. This opening was atrocious. Everything about the 4Kids dub was atrocious. And this soured me on One Piece for years.
His name is Luffy.
That's Monkey D. Luffy.
King of the pirates. He's made of rubber. How did that happen?
Yo ho ho, he took a bite of gum gum. His name's Zolo. He's just like a samurai and a
Atrocious. This is so fucking bad.
Lady, why Nami's not shy. Usopp's doing that marksman thing. Sanji's cooking. Chopper's doctoring.
This is so awful. The art is what killed it for me. The art's okay. Like it is dated. If you go back and watch the OG, it is entirely dated. But everything, like, this is so fucking awful. I love it. I love it. It's so awful. I love it.
Set sail for One Piece. It's the name of the treasure in the grand line. Set sail for One Piece.
God damn, this is atrocious. I'm probably getting copyrighted to all hella back. That is so bad. That is so fucking bad. Compared to what we ended up getting, it's so... Yo ho ho, he took a bite of a gum gum. So bad. I prefer what we actually ended up getting. This is so much better. Oh shit! It's out! It's out! It's out! I know what I'm listening to tomorrow. The early screenings for the new chapter of One Piece are out. I know what I'm doing tomorrow, and apparently, can't say it. I can't say it because Adam might still be here. It's so bad, but it's good. It's so bad, but it's good. I like it now because I know it's dead, and I'm never here. I don't have to hear it ever again. The actual One Piece intros that they started giving us were so much better, including the Goldie Roger voice is so much better. Dude, I hated OG One Piece. I hated the 4Kids dub. Like, I legitimately hated One Piece because of that dub. Because of that version, I legitimately hated it. And I would never want to watch it ever again. I would be like, why would anybody watch this? It's atrocious. And then growing up, I would see people go like, oh, One Piece is amazing. You really need to get into it. It's like, no, it's atrocious. But I was marked via the fucking One Piece dub, the 4Kids censorship and everything. It was awful. But I need to start wrapping it up, guys. Tomorrow night, though, on Ballbusters, we will be back. We'll be live. We'll have things going on. We'll probably talk about the Anime Men again, even though our guest tomorrow is going to be ABF. That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We'll have Alec Baldwin's finger reprising and returning to Ballbusters, so that's gonna be awesome. So check that shit out. We have some other stuff too. We have some small things to get into and talk about here. We might talk about definitely we're going to talk about the Anime Men. We're going to talk about them doing that stuff. And I have a few other things here or there that we can talk about. And obviously, Adam has some stuff that he could probably send me. And anybody else has any other topics they think might be awesome, please send it here because we might look at that tomorrow. So DM me, send it to me on Discord, but whatever. But this will be a fun time. But until next time, guys, thank you all for watching, hanging out, and everything like that. And again, let me double check, make sure I got the name right. who did it. Yes, Legendary, thank you for that $5. I greatly appreciate it, bro. You're super fucking awesome. And I will try to have my reaction to these guys up tomorrow, if not Saturday. So until next time, guys, you take care for now. And always remember, don't be Cloud.